Welcome, gamers and geeks, to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM, and I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. Today we're playing City of Gate 2.0. Believe we're on like episode 52. Oh, didn't realise that Alison had stepped away. Nah. Okay then. I was on the wrong screen. Oh well. Would the rest of you like to introduce yourselves while we're waiting for Alison to come back? No one?
Hi, Dick's name's Rawlish. I'm the wizard for today. I hope everyone's having a good day.
Alrighty. The wizard artificer. And you're not the only one.
I will be Jinrilla, our bard, paladin, rogue. Let's do this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Wilhelm?
Alright, I am Wilhelm, our other artificer wizard, in prospecting cleric, possibly? Don't quote on that one yet.
And Gwendolyn?
I play Gwendolyn Darkmoon, rogue, firestorm there, drow rat, and time for revolution.
See, I'm not the only one ready to go overthrow a country.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, what does this mean, Wilhelm?
What does what mean?
The thing you sent me.
Oh, it was it's the HP totals for the knights on Monday.
Okay. Okay.
Wanted to make sure you had it in case, you suddenly sent like a large amount of damage at them. You're like, are they dead yet? No, not yet, but they're getting close.
Fair. Okay. It's like, what? Anyway. So, you were sort of in the middle of a battle. Yes?
No.
No?
Wait, did I miss a session?
No, you didn't. So you had gone to read a book.
Mm-hmm.
The others of us had, let's see, Kiori is at her shop working on potions and other things and prepping to be out of town for a long period of time. Basically making sure there's enough supply, or enough potions made that they can continue running until we get back. Me and Gwen had been kind of patrolling the town, killing minor demons and bullying other players into being nice.
Mm-hmm.
Till I picked up a powerful demon presence by the caves that the party has used in the past to go underground. And I said, nope, I don't want to fight that, just two people. And that's kind of where we left off.
Yeah, we stretched it over, was it 3 days, right, guys?
Something like that.
Yeah, because it was 3 days because it took me 24 hours to read the book, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to stretch it over 8-hour increments, so I had time to study the robot in between.
The robot.
The robot.
What have we done? We've done...
Oh, I see those nights of the other game.
We were just really trying to prep to go back to Coal City and...
Yeah, that was the goal, and then we got ambushed at Braziel's by a demon that someone, I don't even know how to appropriately word it, just said go the other way and killed him permanently.
Activated a powerful magic item, the Amulet of... no, was it the Amulet of Pure Good?
Good.
Talisman of Pure Good.
Right, it's the Amulet of Evil and the Talisman of Pure Good. Alright, so activated the Talisman of Pure Good, and the demon failed its save, and was destroyed, never to exist again.
Uh-huh. So much for that character.
All
But I think we only have like 3 or maybe 4 uses left on it, and it's always in Curie's hands. So
Yeah.
if Curie's not around, we don't have to. You don't have to worry about sudden disappearance of things,
This is true. So,
unless the good rogue decides to steal it and carry it around with him just in case.
sure, that will go down well.
No, I would not do that because that would be deceptive and that would violate my oaths.
Yep. Excuse
I
me.
don't think anybody else can touch it without taking
Damage.
huge amounts of.
So, what's the plan today?
I have
Well-
to go see. Oh no, you go, Jeff. Sorry.
I was kind of hoping we could go at least investigate the one thing real quick, but I mean, I'm open for whatever anybody else wants to do. It's not all about me.
I can't think of anything. Besides, maybe if we want to investigate a little bit more about Havana, but that's probably something later we should do.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing on the road after we do the other thing, because infiltrating. We were kind of using Coal City as a practice for invading Havana.
Yeah.
Is that really what we're using it as?
Alright, so where am I in all this? Because when I was around, it was a long while ago.
The nice thing is we technically haven't left the city, so we're all in the same city. It's not like the one time. We just haven't, and we haven't really done a whole lot because last week we didn't even have an actual session. We wound up doing a one-shot because there weren't enough people.
Yeah. We haven't actually had a session, a real session in quite some time.
Alright.
Last one was
2 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
it was 17th of March.
Alright. So am I still then in the city? Is it a simple matter for me to come over and say hello?
Where were you last time you played? Do you remember?
When last I left off with the heroes, we were in the real world, or in the second layer of the Inception, so to speak, and there was something horse masks, and I fell asleep.
Oh yeah.
Everybody got put back in the city.
Someone got arrested, I believe.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
arrested the wrong guy.
But you ended up not
Yeah.
meeting up with Jester and decided not to try again yet, and just went back into the game.
Alright, no worries. So I shall, in that case, I suppose I'm with the rest of the party.
Yep. So, what do you want to do?
Wilhelm probably has to go talk to Braziel because he said come back to him when you read the book.
Right. Because you were using that book to get you some more levels in charisma, yes?
Yep, so I can have a 14 charisma, so
And
Braziel could, I believe,
Okay.
Warlock.
so you now have a 14 in charisma.
Yes, I need to edit that. I'm also going to go mark. I assume. Well, I won't do anything with the book yet because I assume that Braziel will probably want that back.
Yeah, he'll take it back.
That's alright. Yes, I need it because I think it takes like 100 years to use, doesn't it? It's one of those books.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
much use to you, so you may as well give it back to him. Yeah. But the main reason
It
why...
won't be much use to. Sorry.
What did you say?
It won't be. I was going to say it won't be much use to Brazil either for the same reasons.
You'd think so.
But that being said, there are places in hell where time flows differently, or so I understand.
Exactly.
Do you need me to make a roll for that?
Why would you need to make a roll for that?
Well, to see if I know that in character, because in the same way as I know that as a player, I may not know that as a character. Do you want me to roll an Arcana check to see if I know that? Or
If you want to, but has Wilhelm even taught you about the book or
No,
giving
he
it
didn't
back
tell
to?
anybody about the book.
all right, okay, no worries. In that case, I don't know shit.
Well, you
Yeah,
might
you
know it, but it hasn't come up. You know?
Yeah, well, I don't know shit about the book, so all this speculation does me no good.
Okay. So you're going to be heading back to Braziel. What would Genrilla be up to? Genrilla is muted. What would Gwyn be up to?
I guess. I'll do some investigating since, like, what we've been doing, like, with the demons. Saying, like, I think he's the right one. Just trying to lay out, like, okay, these demons are appearing here and here and here, and what do these places have in common?
Oh, so you're trying to track the demonic activity.
Yeah.
Alright. Interesting. Genrilla, you seem to be back. What would you be doing?
I would, for lack of a better term, I will be staking out the large fiendish presence that I detected. Just seeing what's going on over in that area, because
Which area of town was that?
wherever the changer is.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So you're mooching around the Changes territory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Besides watching that, I'll be looking out for anything else suspicious or
Okay.
whatnot. But I'll be mostly studying the. Yeah.
Okay. So, Gwen, I'm assuming you're. Are you accompanying Genrilla and while mapping
Yes.
things out, or are you back at the apothecary shop? I believe.
I'll be with Genrilla.
Okay. So, Rollish, would you also be accompanying Genrilla and Gwendolyn on their demon tracking hunt? Or would you be accompanying Wilhelm to Braziel's? Or do you have your own agenda that you'd like to pursue?
Well, for the sake of sanity, I would like to accompany. Do you know what I think? Just because I think I will accompany Gwendolyn and such, because you'll probably want. Yeah, you'll probably want some firepower coming with you, and nothing says stealthy reconnaissance mission like a man in a spacesuit.
Okay. So.
A bright yellow one at that.
Indeed, bright yellow spells.
If it comes to stealth, I might have a little bit of a solution for that problem.
Pass without trace.
Darn, I actually don't think I heard that one.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking, I forgot. I need to level up something, but I'm not leveling that up. Oh well.
Oops.
Yep, wrong one.
Okay. So anyway, while while three of you are going demon hunting, or demon tracking at least, Wilhelm is visiting Braziel. All done then.
Yep.
Found it interesting, I assume.
More than interesting. Very useful as well.
Good. Good, good, good. Alright. Well, now that you're a little more charming, what was the roll for? Roll on?
Oh, my portents, and that is amazing.
Portents.
One's a natural 20, one's a natural 1.
That is perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what you want.
Oh god, that is terribly amazing. Alright, yep, back.
Alright. So, now that you've read that little primer, I'd be happy to make you my apprentice. As it were. And he's going to spend some time teaching you stuff.
Yes.
In the meantime, the other three are on the south side of town, scoping out the area around the Changes Spa. So far, most of the demonic activity does seem to be taking place south of the main road through town.
I kind of wish we had one of the other orders of paladin, or that one ranger.
Are you saying that in character?
Yes.
Okay, who's going to respond?
Maybe I should say I typed that out in character as a like the in character.
So okay, gotcha.
Basically implying I kind of wish we had an Oath of Watchers or a Horizon Walker Ranger.
Yeah, so that you could actually detect the presence of fiends. Yeah.
Well, I can detect the presence of things. It's more of they are both good at detecting portals.
Portals, yes. Portals.
So are we? So is there some sort of demon in there that we need to kick down?
There is a fiend of some sort. It does not tell me if it is demon or devil.
Oh.
But what you know about
Right.
you do know something about the Changer already, right?
Yeah.
It changes people's races.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Like we can see people go in wearing a certain set of clothing, and somebody wearing the exact same clothing come out, but a different race.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey.
Sounds fucking.
Like,
Sounds like fucking Zinch or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it does.
So what are we going to do? Are we just going to blow this place up, or?
Subtle as always.
I mean, there is the possibility of innocence, and with explosions, there's always collateral damage. And we really probably shouldn't just, go around blowing parts of a town up when we're trying to make it better.
Especially when when this particular part of town is at the base of the southern mountains.
Plus, if you blow up, if you do it wrong near the mountains, you could create a landslide and destroy a whole lot more of the town, especially if the chain reacts around the entire mountain chain.
And the fact that we're like on top of a cave system.
Right. First off, minor. I knew that. Second off, it is quite possible to blow that place up in such a way as you're not triggering a avalanche or a rock slide or anything like that. All you need is the right concentration and application of shake charges in the appropriate location to drop the building into the cave system. So what you would be looking for would be some sort of subterranean detonation. Maybe something below the building itself.
But even if we drop the building, there's no guarantee that we would actually damage our intended target because, otherworldly creatures are generally hard as heck to hurt or have many tricks up their sleeves.
No.
That, and also there's the possibility that he could be a devil and not a demon.
We did kind of. Do you remember the Tarask? We dropped a building on that, as I recall.
Will they be coming in, I wonder? Are they going to keep lurking outside? Maybe they can do both. I doubt they can do both.
I don't like
Turn and look at their direction.
This creature is standing in the doorway of the essentially Temple of Change. It's too high and it's bickering.
Whatever we're going to do, it ain't going to be by surprise now.
There are no surprises. Only inevitabilities. That's what you always say. Well, have I ever been wrong? Yes! Well, I'm not this time.
The person right in front of us, is it two people or is it like one person but multiple heads?
It's a two-headed creature that looks like a giant... Well, what they look like is a bit like a Aarakocra, but with purple feathers, two heads and very long necks. And they're also happen to be, sort of huge.
I was going to say they look like the bird creatures from the Dark Crystal.
A little. Do you see the picture that I shared in D&D campaigns?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's him. That's the changer.
Do they want to be something else? Of course they want to be something else. Why else would they be coming here? Why are they hesitating?
Yeah.
It's always a big decision to decide. Even if they've decided to come here, they may be a little nervous. Nothing to be afraid of, little ones. We'll take care of you.
I feel like I should try something, but I don't think it'll work.
Do you know, the last time a bird said that to me outside of Spa, I woke up the next morning with a hangover and half a kidney.
Why only half a kidney?
They weren't very good. They weren't very good at chopping out the other one. Next question.
Would you like more kidneys? I can grow you more kidneys.
No, thank you. You're both very pretty.
You can have 8 kidneys if you want.
No, thank you. I'm good.
I think 4 is
I
enough.
don't think I will need 4 kidneys.
Oh dear God! Oh my!
So, what would you all like to be? I know already, but it's polite to ask.
I'm quite happy the way I am, thank you.
No, you're not. Nobody's happy as they are.
Oh dear heavens! I so just want to draw my sword and jump down and attack it, but I'm not crazy.
I see you can already change. Which form do you like better?
All of them.
I can do that, you know. You can be all of them at once.
Oh no, not all at once. That's just weird. Just to make sure, even though I'm pretty certain that this is the thing, I'm popping Divine Sense.
Fiend. Very fiend.
How stupid do I feel like being?
Hey, you two, that she says in Abyssal, what side are you on?
Side?
Okay, they're from down under.
What do you mean side? We can look from both angles.
One head's a fiend, one head's a devil, one head's a demon.
Nah.
That's terrific. That's just great.
I was trying to
think this friend cares about the book.
speaking to Abyssal and you just be mad or not.
Do you want to speak Abyssal?
No, I already have that.
Alright, that's it.
I can speak any language you want.
Out of character, who would be terribly mad at me if I jumped down and attacked this thing?
Jump down from where?
Or wherever we're at, or rush across the street, or however I'm reaching it. I guess. I thought...
You want to attack it?
I kind of do, but I also kind of don't. I know it's a huge fiend, and I'm supposed to stop them, but it's only real... Its only real purpose seems to be cosmetic changes to players and NPCs, right?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anything else. You know, guys, as much as I want to do one thing, it doesn't seem to actively be hurting anyone. So let's just go.
Let's just leave the cash shop alone, shall we?
You don't want to change? Of course you do. Come on. Come on.
No, good. Thank you.
And no,
Oh, you will.
we are leaving. We are not giving you gold.
Gold?
Yeah, I don't think you said.
Right. If no one minds, if we're not going to kill this thing, I've got some shopping to do. I want to go have a look at some tomes.
Some tomes?
Well, yes, I want to diversify my portfolio.
Ah. Want to be a spellcaster, do you?
I'm already a pretty good spellcaster, thank you very much.
You're an amateur.
All right, if you say so. If you say so.
I can teach you great things if you want to become my apprentice.
You know what? I think
I have
thank
access
you
to-
very much.
I have access to books you would never believe existed. Tomes that will drive lesser men insane.
Yes, and I'm sure they are great repositories of learning. Nevertheless, I quite like being the way I am, or I quite like doing things the way I do things. So, I think I would like to grab my knowledge from a less
From a lesser source.
less direct source. Yes, from a diluted source.
Suit your foolish self.
Well, you see, if you, maybe that's not a good example, but if you dilute hydrogen peroxide to a sufficient quantity, you can in fact drink it. That doesn't mean I want to drink the hydrogen peroxide straight from the bottle.
You're worried that the magic would be too concentrated and you'd blow your little brain cells.
You know what? That's a very good way of putting it, yes. You see, unlike you, I do not have the benefit of a redundant brain, so
I can
I've got to
fix
make
that.
do with the one I have. No, I'm good. Thank you very much for offering. Do not want to be turned into a wheel today.
I can make a clone of you as well.
No, thank you.
So if one of you dies, the other one can continue where you left off.
I'm good. Thank you for offering. Are we leaving, or are we going to continue having this bird, this Lord of Change, talking to us?
You're calling a bird.
I'm going to start walking away unless it.
Yeah, I'm walking away.
Now, no need to get yourself in a flap, and then I'm going to turn and start walking away.
But I have coupons!
I'm sure they're very nice, but we're leaving, and we go away.
You know, he might have stores of magical things we could use if we kill him, but is it really worth the trouble?
He might have stores of magical things if you don't kill him, too.
Well, as I said, source of knowledge, as I said, he looks to be a quite powerful source of knowledge. On the other hand, rule 1, never deal with demons. That rule has served me well in my past, and I see no reason to disregard it in my future.
You also picked up very quickly that this character is inspired by Zeech from Warhammer 40k. Yes.
Right. So,
that is
does
no
anyone
doubt
else have
influenced your decision.
Yes. Well, it's just a general rule of good practice for D&D and life.
Also true. Yes.
Don't deal with demons.
This is true.
Don't deal with us.
But this one seems friendly, right?
They always seem friendly at first when they've got a contract in front of you. It's like the used car salesman. He's friendly because he wants to sell you the car. He's going to be less friendly when you're 500 yards down the road and your clutch, your indicators, your brakes, and your engine all fall off at once. And amazing. I don't know how that happened. Unfortunately, your warranty ran out 5 minutes ago. Sorry, bye-bye.
Demon would more likely give you a car that turned into like an actual monster once you've driven away with it. Yeah. But anyway.
Yes, point exactly. Still, I wish to go shopping. Does anyone else have any fucking objections?
What do you...
Air shopping sounds good.
What do you want to go shopping for?
I want to go shopping for spells.
So you're hoping to find in the city of Gate a place full of losers and and hopeless wretches, a place that sells spellbooks.
That sells spellbooks or spells magical knowledge.
Okay.
On the basis of the fact that if it didn't, why are we still here? Or if this place didn't have things, of that nature, why would anyone stay here? Or why would anyone of sufficiently high level to leave stay here?
Well, that's the thing. This isn't a city for the people of high level. This is a city for people that have got nothing left to lose and are desperately trying to get through the gate to Havana, where they believe there is a better life waiting for them.
It always comes back to that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, guys. So shopping's out.
Well, You could look around, see what you can find. I'm just giving you a heads up that you're not likely to find, like, the best stuff.
Does anyone know of a city where we might find better things?
Anyone?
When we head back to Old City to start our operation of liberating it from bigoted buttheads, they have plenty of shops.
Where else would you know there's a vast suppository of magical knowledge?
I was going to say, didn't we pick up an NPC that was basically a nutty wizard, but then we cured him?
Wasn't there also that angel buddy? Didn't he have
Mike?
well, Mike, yes, Magic Mike.
Well, there's the elf who does things, but his stuff is kind of iffy at best.
Do you know what I think? Should we go see Magic Mike? Does anyone else have any objection to that? I'm sure he might have.
Have you guys have met Grandma, right?
Yes, several of us. Well, 3 of us have. I think it was just Jinrilla, Gwen, and Kiori.
Right.
We told the others about it, and Jinrilla would not think about that because she is very uncomfortable with that whole situation.
So you would know of it, but deliberately not suggest it to Rollish. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Gwen?
Since you mentioned Grandma, but I feel like Jinrilla's probably side-eyeing her to not.
Fair.
I was going to say, didn't we pick up and like a nutty wizard that went mad, but we cured him? And he was teaching
Yeah, but with the girl, with the kids,
Danny?
who knows if he's still around or not?
Fair.
Yeah.
Or we could just find like a poor, helpless wizard. Saying like, hey, you're going to the gate. Can we buy your stuff off of you?
That's a bit depressing.
Or I could just...
Plus, I don't think most wizards would be banging.
If they're any good, they're not coming here. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to be banging down the door of the gate.
So,
Braziel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we all know how expensive it is to buy the stuff on currency and not.
Yeah. He tends to inflate his prices unless he's getting souls.
alright. So I think then it seems like Magic Mike, or we go out of town to one of the other towns.
We are planning on leaving town shortly. I think we're just waiting on.
Well,
We'll have to catch back up.
Teleport.
You can teleport.
If
Okay.
you want to waste your spells,
Do you already know, like, in order to teleport to a known location, you need to have been there before. Preferably, you need to know the sigil sequence of a teleportation circle.
Alright. Yeah, I don't think I've been to any of those. I mean, there was that dwarf mining town we went to where I met all those locals. And they charged me a lot of money for the room. But dwarves, I feel like we're going to get shortchanged if we go there.
Not known for their wizards either.
So, okay. Does anyone have any objection then to me going to that angel place, Magic Mike?
no, we'll just be next door at Curie's shop. Hopefully, Wilhelm will meet up with us shortly, and we can head out of town and get back on track to actually helping people
Mm-hmm.
and laying low from other things.
Okay.
Oh, joy.
So, Rollish, is making his way to Mike's Emporium. Well, anything in particular that you want to... Mike is still repairing the front of his shop.
I am going to cast mending, see if I can help him up a bit, help him fix it a bit. It's a cantrip, so I can do it a few times.
Yep, it takes a minute to fix each break. Cool.
So what am I fit? So, well, you know, a minute to fix each break is still better than hammer and nails for half an hour, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll...
Well, thanks for your help. I'm assuming that you're not doing it for free.
Do you know what well, you know what, I actually am.
Oh.
Yeah. Like yeah.
Well then, I'm very grateful to you.
Yeah, all right. So, while I'm here, I did want to talk to you about books, specifically spell books, but at the same time, you know, I just wanted to help, you know.
Okay. Why are you coming to me about spell books?
I'm wondering if you have any, or if you've got any, if you've got any magical lore in there, any magical knowledge.
Well, yes. I have a few. I need to know the spells in order to infuse those spells into custom magic items. Is there a particular spell that you're after?
Well, I was hoping, if possible. Excuse me. I'm sorry, one thing. I didn't think this through.
Do you want me to come back to you?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay. You think about what you're actually looking for. And in the meantime, Wilhelm is continuing to study under Braziel. And, of course, when you level up again, you'll be taking a level in Warlock Fiend. Fiend Warlock. Yeah.
Yep, the Fiendy Warlock.
Fiendy Warlock. What are Gwyn and Jenrilla doing while they're at the herbalism shop?
Jarrell, should we mention Grandma's Academy since we'll have, Rosh seems like he really wants some magic items or spells.
You can do whatever you want, but I wouldn't send anybody there personally. The amulet and all that stuff, the hive mind, sphere of privacy, the ease at which somebody could use it to take over, kind of like Havana. Nah, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Creep me out.
Wilhelm is helping people. Anything else that you'd be discussing or doing?
Well, I would probably be helping tend to the customers since I got nothing better to do and good people skills.
Fair enough. There are still occasionally children coming back and forth through that portal into the Feywild.
between the Feywild and Grandma's Academy. All the kids are busy doing stuff.
Yep.
Ah, as long as they're safe.
Mhm. Yeah.
Right.
Any ideas yet, Rollish?
Yes, actually, I would like to learn Ice Storm.
Ice Storm.
Ice Storm, fourth level. It's a fourth level evocation spell from the player's handbook, and as I'm an evocation wizard,
It'll take you half the time and half the gold.
yes,
Okay. So do you know how much time and how much gold you need to spend on materials to master the spell?
no, I'm not. I don't. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm,
So, you said it's a 4th level spell, yes?
yes,
So, Ice Storm. And you're of course. So, for each level of the spell, the process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold. Of course, in your case, it's only going to be 1 hour and 25 gold. So it's going to cost you 100 gold pieces in materials to practice with, and will take only 4 hours for you to learn the spell.
okay. Got it. Okay. I suppose I'm not with the others, am I?
No, you went to Mike's Emporium alone,
All right.
and you'll be there for the next 4 hours if you're learning that spell. Mike would let you down into his book room. The least he could do for you helping him fix up the front of the shop. He would advise that you stay away from the life glass, of course.
All right. Sorry. Right. I'm going to cast as a can. Hold on. I just need to make sure I have this cantrip, because I think the guys would still be within 120 feet of me if they're just next door.
They're not next door. I don't know why they said next
okay.
door. Mike's is in a completely different part of town.
Uh,
It's much closer
alright.
to the gate.
Because I was confused for a second.
That's okay. You're not next door.
right. Mike, if I gave you the gold, would I be able to take this in scroll form and learn it, spend 4 hours? Just in case? Or would that not be a thing?
You haven't been a wizard long, have you? Okay, so
I have not.
the gold cost is the buying the materials necessary for the spells. So in the case of Ice Storm, was it that you wanted to learn? Yeah.
Yes, Ice Storm.
So you are going to need to purchase a pinch of dust and a few drops of water. Now, those themselves aren't particularly expensive, but you're also, of course, going to need to copy the spell into your book, and that, of course, requires specialized ink. You can't just use any old writing ink
I know that.
when you're writing a spell.
Yes, I know that.
And that stuff's expensive. So,
Yes.
by all means, give me the gold. I've got some ink right there. It will. I'm more than happy to let you use that. And I've got spare parchment that you can practice copying the spell out and deciphering it from the version I have. Because of course, as you know, each spellcaster has their own note form. And I'm here so I can help you decipher it, of course. Just part of the reason why this will
Yes.
Hopefully this will take a little less time than it normally would for if you just happen to pick the spell up blind. But you are going to need to
I already know.
You are going to need to practice it. So you're going to burn through some of those materials and possibly even mess up the spell a few times and have to rewrite it all over again. So that's
right then. Right. Well, I'm going to spend the 4 hours here to learn this spell because it's a useful tool in my arsenal.
Oh yeah, I saw.
The others know. Yeah, the others know where I am. So and we've been here before. We know each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I give him the 250 gold. Was it? Sorry.
100.
Brain. 100. I give him the 100 gold.
It's 25 gold per level, and it's a 4th level spell. So
yep.
100 gold.
Yep. I give him the 100 gold.
Undy gold.
And I go down and start learning the spell.
Woot. All right then. And okay, and Wilhelm would easily be able to burn 4 hours.
Oh, Wilhelm, sorry.
And yeah. So excuse me. Okay. And General and Gwyn are helping out in the shop and looking after the kids. Yeah, my mouth is dry, that's all. Haven't drunk enough water today. And yeah. So when Wilhelm gets back from his... Sorry, I've slowed everything down a lot with the training for Braz. No, you haven't.
Anthony, before Wilhelm leaves Braz, I have a question.
Yeah.
So, if a wizard, metaphorically speaking, got a spell scroll of a higher level, could he save that into his book? Or would it have to wait? So, like, if I got, like, a 9th level spell, not saying I would, I'm looking for one. You can't copy that, can you?
You can't learn a spell that you can't cast yet. You have to be at that level to be able to master it and use it.
Wait, no, the 2 spells I want are 8th level. Never mind. Okay, so we're good. I forgot I had 8th level spells. Okay.
But.
However, the weird thing about scrolls is if you came across a higher level scroll, you could attempt to use it from the scroll.
Yeah, but once you've cast it from the scroll, it's gone. It's burnt.
It would be one of those. Oh crap! We're in a situation. I happen to have this for an emergency.
Yeah.
So I fucked up. He would have asked Braz about these spells, but I forgot. I was even looking at them like the week before last or whatever it was.
Okay, what are you asking about?
Yeah, they're 2 8th level spells, so they're not going to be cheap.
Well, you can get 8th level spell scrolls and just hold
I'll be more if that was the plan.
Hold on to them until you use them or you're high enough level to cast them.
So I am high enough level to cast 8th level. I just totally forgot and for some reason thought I wasn't. But I am, because I have Feeble Mind as my current 8th level one.
Okay.
He was looking for Demiplane.
Ooh, nice.
It's the combo we talked about last week, the Demiplane clone thing. Or Demiplane storage.
Right.
I don't know how much it would cost, but...
Well, as a wizard. So, if you want to learn the spell rather than purchase a spell scroll, then... And he would teach you. Demiplane, as you know, is an 8th level spell.
Yeah.
And
I don't either wanted in my wizarding school.
Sorry?
I don't think either one's in my wizarding school either.
No. And clone is 8th level.
I picked
So-
divination. I don't even think there's an 8th level divination spell, is there?
So each one, I don't know. Each one would take you 16 hours to learn
Holy shit.
and 400 gold to learn. So that would be a total of 32 hours and 800 gold. Of course, this is Braziel we're talking about. So you could also just collect 80 souls for him and be square.
He can afford the gold. That's no concern. The issue is the hours.
32
I don't
hours.
want to slow us. Yeah, I don't want to slow us down that much, so I will not do that because I don't want to accidentally take too much time from the party. Yeah, if I could get the scrolls, I could copy them, but
And
that's
if
if Brad has them in stock.
when you level up as a wizard, each time you level up as a wizard, you can actually learn 2 more spells.
Yeah, but the thing is, if I take my next level in Warlock, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, if you pick a level with Warlock, it's a different story. Well, your first level in Warlock is going to give you one extra first level spell slot, and you can know 2 more spells and know 2 cantrips. The Warlock spell list, I don't think includes either of those.
I'll worry about it later.
Oh, actually,
like I said, I won't
Warlocks can learn demiplane.
Oh, also, just a thought. Sorry to interrupt.
Go for it.
Before you spend money, I have demiplane. I already have it in my spellbook.
So you could learn
I'm
it
using it to make clones of myself.
Well, what I'm saying is, could I teach him that spell, or is that awful?
You can teach him that spell, but it would still take him 16 hours and 400 gold to master it.
Right. Well, the chances are fairly good we, between us, are going to be spending 16 hours in each other's company at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm really debating here. The issue is I don't want to slow down.
We can time
Because I understand we need to learn this stuff. Yeah, I don't want to slow down the other 2 members of the party. Can he just buy the scrolls, and if we travel to the other city, I can begin to learn them?
Okay, so 8th level scrolls. Well, again, you only need to buy... If you've got somebody in the party you can learn demiplane from, or another means of learning demiplane, i.e. taking it as one of your Warlock spells, then you only really need to buy the clone spell scroll, which would be very rare.
Mm-hmm.
And if you buy it from Braziel, would cost you 50,000 gold pieces.
Okay, here, let me remove the Book of Leadership because I forgot to give it back. Yeah. 50,000? Holy shit. Okay. Oh my god. I don't have... How many teleports do I have? I don't have that many. Oh no. Okay. Alright. Okay. I mean, I could probably afford it, but the issue is, it's just like, that's a lot.
That is a lot. Yeah. Yep. Like I said, I think the smartest way to do it would be to pick them up with you. And I know with your next level you're going to take is a Warlock level, but after that you could take another Wizard level, and between those 2 levels, you could definitely learn both demiplane and clone without it costing you anything.
That's true. Yeah, those are the only spells I'm after, so honestly I need nothing else.
Just need a little bit of patience.
Yeah.
So what I'd like to do, because obviously, Wilhelm, you're doing something that is educating you. You're doing something that you've not done before, and that's going to give you the experience necessary to level up again next time you sleep. And even Rollish is studying something and learning something directly from Mike that he hasn't learned before, which would allow him to level up. Generilla and Gwyn at the moment aren't doing anything that's particularly taxing. We could do with throwing something at them that would give them the XP for a level.
I should have just jumped. I should have just jumped the changer.
You should have just jumped the changer.
I mean,
we can go rob a bank.
You can go rob the bank to get your money back from that bank.
Teach the children how to sing.
Teach the children how to sing?
Or just, hey
I'm
children,
gonna-
you wanna go on a field trip to Paywall for a bit?
I mean, I can only do. There's only so long I can sit around the thing. I will be out. I would go back out into town probably dusk to early night, just wandering around, getting fresh air, stretching my legs. So, if you want to throw something at us, or if Gwen's accompanying her on her walk, that opens up
Let the two of you go out for a drink?
a drink. Yeah. Let's go to the most happening tavern in town.
That sounds like fun.
You can say hi to an old friend.
Which tavern are you thinking of? Oh,
Well,
wait.
I'm
Squealing
figuring
Hawk.
if she didn't think it would be the one that Viola's in charge of.
Maybe.
Oh. Certainly not the one where people go to drink themselves to death.
The
It'd be depressing.
last drink.
Ah. But yeah, we're gonna get a drink somewhere.
Somewhere.
Somewhere in a town full of shit. Sorry.
Somewhere under the garbage of this city.
I
We
think
are near a giant mountain. We are near some goblins. And we have to deal with the BS of the Celestials and the Fiends. We have Grandma on the left. We had some cult on the right. We don't know why we're doing this to ourselves.
Cause it's fun.
it's fun.
Exactly. I'm gonna put that in in D&D quotes.
That's awesome.
Oh, dear God Almighty.
Ooh.
Grandma to the left of me, cultists to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with Braz.
Oh dear heavens. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, that's good.
No, you're fine.
That was good.
It's hilarious.
Ah. Okay. So there's also, of course, the crescent moon, the werewolf bar. That's a possibility. No, not feeling that.
Wolf and rat and wolf and I'm afraid it would break out into a fight just because of the different animal smells.
Hmm.
Although I guess maybe the closest not death bar. However you want to do it, Anthony. I'm not being picky today.
There is also a tavern, a rather fancy bar to the north of town called the Crimson Chalice, if you're interested in that.
I don't know that I've ever actually explored that place.
Easier.
Off we go.
Hey,
Crimson. With a name like the Crimson Chalice, I'm sure it's. Sorry, I'm not here.
It's bound to be a fine establishment, isn't it?
We all do remember that I am a paranoid person, right?
in game or out of game?
Both.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that works. So, you make your way to the Crimson Chalice, north of town, to see what sort of place that is. And it seems have a very sort of Baroque Gothic look to the place. Lots of red velvet furnishings and black wrought iron. And it seems to be a popular establishment with lots of very attractive people walking around the place. One of the servers, a wench, if you will, comes up and says, "Ah, fresh blood. Welcome to the Crimson Chalice. Would you like to drink a little first?"
I'll have a wine.
You'll have a what?
A wine. A nice
A wine.
elven.
An elven wine. Would you prefer a white or a red? The red is the specialty of the house, of course.
Yeah, I bet it is. Light, please, though.
Very well. And
Can I? Go ahead, Anthony.
and for your friend?
oh, I'll have elven wine as well, and I guess make it red.
A red. Good choice. I'll have them brought over to your table. Sit wherever.
Thank you.
Can you what?
Can I insight the wench? There's just, I don't know. Something seems off.
Okay.
I guess I'm just trying to see if she's. I feel like I feel like she's over enunciating certain things, but I'm probably reading into shit, and I'm trying to see if there's a legit reason for my character to pull off anything.
You've got a really good passive perception, haven't you?
My passive perception is 27.
7.
Yeah.
You notice that she looks rather gaunt and pale, and that she has a couple of scars, a pair of puncture scars on her neck.
Jinrilla looks extremely uncomfortable and unhappy.
So
I feel like Gwen is as well, like she's like, yeah, this seems suspicious, but I don't care. I want wine.
So she brings you over the wines and says, "Relax, make yourself comfortable, and when you're ready, let us know, and we'll send somebody over."
Yeah.
I'm assuming You've been invited, yes? You know how things work?
I'm beginning to understand.
Oh, good. Well, I'm sure you'll enjoy the experience. Many people do. And she says, gesturing to the other patrons who are, many of whom are being kissed on the neck, right in the middle of the bar. Right in the,
This is a John Constantine bar. This is absolutely a John Constantine bar.
As soon as she walks away in thieves' camp, I wouldn't drink that it may contain vampire blood.
I sniff it.
You sniff it. Make a perception check. With advantage, because of your were-rat sniffing powers. It does indeed contain trace amounts of blood.
I could fix it for you, but it might also remove the alcohol. Because I could purify it, but it would probably also remove the alcohol.
Yes.
I just pass the glass to you.
Didn't even have to. It covers a 10-foot square. Or a 5-foot square or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'll burn a second level spell slot for pure. No, that's first level. Nice. Purify food and drink. And I'm gonna also, as soon as I'm done with that, well, that's a bonus action, no, that's an action. That is an action. When I next have a chance to do something, the divine sense. Where's the vampire? Or how many vampires are there?
That's 60 feet, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I'm scrolling. Yes, within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Okay. At each of the nearby tables, seems to be at least one vampire.
Hey, you want to play Steve?
If a fight breaks out, Win, don't move more than 10 feet away from me.
Your
Gorilla? Oh, sorry. You go.
Your server is returning to the table with another person in tow.
Oh, God.
Are you ready? Or do you need a little more courage?
Ready for what?
Well, since you were invited, I'm sure you already know that this is a bar where people who enjoy getting bitten and just a little insanguinated come to enjoy their fetish.
To do something.
Sir?
I'm about to do something. Because I don't want to fight all of these people. But they'll just resist it if they're full ones.
Violet here is a rather it will take very good care of you if you are ready for tonight's entertainment. Violet smiles. baring her fangs as she does so.
If they're all full vampires, they'll just legendary resistance. If there's any spawns in the area, it might work. But I don't know what they are, so, Anthony, can all of the undead within 60 feet of me make wisdom saves as I brandish my holy symbol and channel divinity?
Damn fucking clerics.
Not a cleric!
So you're
I'm a paladin!
sorry?
I'm not a cleric! I'm a paladin!
Indeed. The server fails. A few of the other lesser vampires do as well. Let's see.
I hope you realize that was just because I did want to have a really long drag down fight.
Yeah. Violet passes.
That's perfectly acceptable. As I said, if they were real vampires, there was always the chance, like,
Yeah.
they could just legendary resistance it anyway.
Why is there always some do-gooder who thinks that they're saving these people who willingly come here to get bled? It's stupid. Are you going to try and fight me now, or are you going to just leave? I highly recommend that you just leave.
I'm going to stand up, pull my sword out, and go, draw steel and face me, fiend.
Roll initiative.
Give me 1 second. One of my kids needed some water, so I had to change rooms.
Okay. Violet is on 11. Win is on 7.
Oh. I more than likely go.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Okay. That was a
Don't see
nat
that.
20 resulting in a 30. That's ridiculous. Okay.
Double.
Yes, double 20s. Yeah.
God. Oh shit. Okay. Well, I'm gonna step forward and then hold on. Let me see. I'd like to make this as short as possible, but also. So we're gonna go ahead and bonus action upcast to 5th level, branding smite, and then we're gonna attack twice, and yeah. Oh no, not D209. What the?
Yes.
What's
That's-
the 209-sided die?
That would be cheating a little.
That was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't trying to. My
I
fat
know.
finger just hit me.
I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
Okay. Don't have any advantage. Have anything weird. Do need a second R though.
Arr.
There we go. Well, the 1 definitely misses. But I'm guessing the 30 hits.
The 30 hits.
Ah,
How much damage do you do?
8 plus. It's been a minute, so I'm double checking things. Plus 11 plus 86 plus. Can you? What is? Hold on. Because I don't have access to my spells. Can you bring up branding smite, please?
What branding smite does? Okay.
It was the fire one.
It does an extra 2d6 radiant damage, which, you know, that's...
That's the right one.
But you don't want to do radiant damage to a vampire? Why wouldn't you?
Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I actually have that,
Okay, let me
and
have
and not that I didn't mess up one of my other ones.
Okay,
Ta-da.
let's have a look. You have
No,
Wrathful. You have Searing Smite, which is the fire one, Thunderous Smite, and Wrathful Smite.
Branding Smite is a second level smite.
Branding Smite
And
is
I-
second level, and yeah, oh yeah, you do have that one too. Yep.
Yep, and it is one of my prepared spells. So yeah, I guess I'm going to go with that one. So up to 5th level, so that makes that 1d6. So it's 2, 3,
And if you had a Divine
4,
Smite, you get to actually add an extra D8 because undead.
5. Okay, so it's 1, 2 to begin with. 3, 4. So it's 5d6. 5. That is 5d6 for that smite. Plus, we'll go at 4th level spell slot, so that is 6d8 for the divine smite.
Mm-hmm.
And off of that one hit, I did 83 points of damage.
Very nicely done. Violet is going to
Can't
recall.
regenerate.
Sorry?
Violet can't regenerate.
I know.
Sorry.
No need to be sorry. That was a good move. Could you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
What are you doing?
This is what?
Fails, as I cannot be charmed.
It counts as a charm spell. All right. Then yeah, I'll be charmed by you. You are correct. Gwyn can be charmed though, right?
She's within 10 feet of me, so no, because it is my Oath of Devotion Paladin aura.
Fine. Let's do
There was
this.
a reason for not to move more than 10 feet away, because it means charms don't work.
Let's have Gwyn make a con save, please.
I'm going to add +5 for my other aura.
Mm-hmm. So it's a D20 plus 7. 16. That passes. Yeah. Okay. Gwyn, what do you want to do?
Okay, I guess just pull out dual scimitars. They're both hellfire and the sharpness.
Sword of Sharpness. Okay.
Sure, Lammy. It's always time for a hug.
Okay. So the 21 and the 27 both get through.
Okay.
Lisa. Mama, what?
36 plus a 10.
18. 18 plus.
And yeah, I'm within like 5 feet of an ally. So
So you also get to add your sneak attack bonus.
okay. 86.
23.
Here's that.
Okay, Generilla's turn again.
Kitty later.
Dear God. Okay. So we're going to. We're gonna attack twice, cause yeah.
Mama. Help you, Mama.
Go on then.
Fat fingers, stop hitting extra buttons.
Both hit. I wouldn't bother adding smites to this one. You're not gonna need them.
I really hadn't, unless I'm going to hold it in case any of the others come back or whatever, or there's more on our way out the door. But I am going to do the things that don't promise me any resources.
44. Yep, this vampire's down. On the vampire's turn, Selvamora is going to stand up. And move toward you. Gwyn, what do you do?
I'll just shoot him with my bow.
You gonna shoot one of them with your bow?
Yeah, and do sharpshooter and stuff.
Mm-hmm. One hit.
Do Elven accuracy to redo that.
Oh yeah, you didn't even roll with advantage on that one. So do with advantage on this set so that it's 3 altogether. So
Okay, I might.
Exclamation RR space 2 space D20 plus 6 space ADV.
It has been a while I have played Gwendolyn.
Yes. Wow. Okay then. One of them's a critical.
I guess I'll disintegrate a few vampires as well.
So how much damage are you doing with that?
Okay, let's...
So you get to double the dice on the nat 20, and if you do your sneak on that as well, that's going to be double 2. So that's fun. You get to add a total, since both hit, you get to add a total of plus 20 on top of your normal damage bonuses.
Ba-da-ba-da.
97. Very nice. Okay.
And then I guess I'll then add Wells from the Grave to
Do a
to an extra enemy.
do 4d6 to another enemy. Yep. Okay then. Janrilla. 2 more vampires have been damaged.
Do they have to be blocking our way to the door?
Actually, what they should do... Yes, because after Gwyn's turn, several of them can use their legendary action move to get behind you.
Oh, dear. Okay,
And let's have a couple of them make an unarmed strike on each of you.
Oh, fun.
D20 plus 9 against Gwyn. 24, does that hit?
Yes, that does hit, but I was going to ask, is it magical?
It's probably not for damage.
Yeah, they're just going to grapple you.
Okay, yeah, that does hit.
And the other one, D20 plus 9. 26. Janrilla?
Yep.
So you
Obviously that.
So you both grappled, so you can't move anywhere. General, it's your turn.
Well, I could either break free, or I could just try to stab this thing. Which makes more sense?
Why can't I find the gift?
Grappled. I have 0 speed, and
Yes.
it's restrained that imposes the disadvantage, right?
Yeah, so you don't have a disadvantage on the attack. You just can't move anywhere.
Okay. I will use my second 5th level spell slot to up Branding Smite, and I will attack the one grappling me twice.
Okay. Fucking crit! Oh! Yeah, both of those hit. Ouch.
This one's going to go pop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's 10d6 plus 18d8 as I spend 2 4th level spell slots for Divine Smite. Let's see how it likes this.
Yeah. Yeah. That one's down. Okay.
It's like, grab me, will you? Take this!
Uh-huh. So, the one that still has
No, it's for my
Gwyn
darling.
grappled
For my
is
doll.
going to attempt to bite as its legendary action. +9. Does a 23 hit you, Gwyn?
It is hit.
Okay. 1d6 plus 4 plus 3d6 necrotic. Total of 18 points of damage, and 9 of that is necrotic, reducing your max hit points by the same amount. And that vampire regains 9 hit points.
But wouldn't she only take the necrotic, Anthony, because of
It's magic. It's yeah, because it's got the necrotic on it, it's magic. That makes sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just easier that way. And
Yeah.
Fine by
easier.
me.
Yeah, I can take it.
Because otherwise we'd be doing it so that when you hit with your sword, it would only be the smite damage that does damage. That makes sense?
But my sword is a +2 magic weapon.
Okay, yeah. But you know what I mean. Like, yeah.
I get it.
So, and on the vampire's actual turn, another vampire will move forward and try to grapple Generilla. And this time, it's not a legendary action. They're doing both attacks with it. Well, actually, if they succeed on the first hit, the second hit is going to be a bite. But let's see. 16 and
Yes.
19.
Miss.
Yep, you block both of those. And since Gwen is already grappled, and only one of its multi-attacks can be a bite. It's just going to bite. There's no point in doing an unarmed strike against you, because that's not magical. And a 12 doesn't hit you, does it, Gwen?
Nope.
Nope. So, turn passes to Gwen.
Right, I guess I'll try to wriggle myself out of this vampire's reach.
Uh-huh. So you need to... the escape DC is 18.
And I'll try and do athletics.
Yep. Your athletics is a -1. You mean acrobatics, right?
Give me acrobatics.
Yeah.
They both start with...
Okay, so you've used your action to escape the vampire's grip.
Yep.
What do you want to do now? You got a movement and a
How
bonus
tall? How tall is the ceiling?
action. Probably fairly tall. It's got high ceilings with beams. You know.
Yeah.
They like their spacious ceiling. Gives them somewhere to hang from. You're gonna
I guess
fly up?
I'll just fly.
Okay. Alright then. And several vampires are going to use their legendary action movement to spider climb up the walls towards Gwyn. And the one that's facing Genrilla will attempt another grapple attack. 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Genrilla, what do you want to do on your turn?
I really want to. I really want to get out of here. Because I don't have. Let me.
You don't
I
want
really
to
could.
be. You don't want to be a vampire.
No, I don't. No, I really don't. Unfortunately, it won't let me. Unfortunately, the rules won't let me do what I think would be cool.
What are you trying to do?
Well, as part of my escape, to just like launch this thing off of me.
How do you launch it off you?
Well, like when I break it, instead of like just breaking free, like grab its head and flip it, but with my ridiculous strength, kind of like just toss it.
Given that you do have a +13 to athletics, if you break the grapple, you could definitely knock it prone. You know.
So I will,
and then you could move. Excuse me.
I will go ahead and attempt to break the grapple.
Okay. D20 + 13. $23. Yep. That breaks the grapple. And you can.
And then I'm going.
Move.
I'm
and
going to
dash.
take. Yes, I am going to move and dash,
Okay.
taking 50 feet towards the door.
60 feet towards the door. Yes. 60 feet could get you out of the door, actually.
Okay, well, I'm going to head out the door. Hopefully, Gwen will fly after me. I'm going to turn and follow.
Mm-hmm. You will be going past some vampires. which will be making up attacks as you go past.
Actually, because of that, I think, seeing as she would know this, I will only move the 30 feet, and I will bonus action for disengage. At least one of them.
You mean
the
dodge?
No. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I can't, because I can't dodge. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just have to take the op attacks. Let's see what they do.
Yeah, they miss. So you're out of there. Out in the sun.
Yeah.
Where they can't get you. Vampires move even closer towards Gwyn's position, but I'm assuming you're... Yeah, one of them's going to try and drop on you and grapple.
Nope.
You're just noping it. Yeah, that misses.
Sorry, I saw like the rolls from like earlier. I thought that was for me, but never mind.
Yeah, they miss. It's leaving you the opportunity to fly out of there, if you wish.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Kind of wanting to beat them up.
I do too, but it's 2 on an entire bar.
You're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
You've
And also,
you've killed
I'm
3
gonna
of
run
them.
Once I can't smite anymore, we're gonna have a hell of a day.
Right. You know, you're supposed to get the XP to... Yeah. Anyway.
I'm just trying to play my character smart.
I know. This is the smart thing to do. Gwyn, you'd be leaving too? Or are you going to try and beat up a few more before you go? Or cause some other chaos in your wake as you're leaving?
I want to see if I can... Okay, you know what? My goal is to see if I can like get rid of the whole bar.
Okay, what do you have in mind? Are you going to start attacking support beams?
I was thinking like just take down the roof.
You are... Oh, that's good. I was just going to say, you are in the roof right now. You could punch a hole in the ceiling and let the sun in.
Yep.
Okay. Attack the ceiling.
I guess I'll just shoot an arrow into the ceiling.
You can do that, or you can hack at it with your short swords, or your scimitars, rather.
Yeah, that's true. I'll hack at them with my swords.
With your swords. Okay. 2 of those hit. Wood is soft. Comparatively. $16 points of damage to the ceiling. Yeah, screw it. Because it'll be cool. You smash up through the You smash the boards that are holding the ceiling tiles, or the roofing tiles up, and then blast through the ceiling, leaving behind, allowing a shaft of sunlight to go into the bar, and you hear vampire screaming as you exit. That's cool.
Yep. And then I'll move back onto the roof, but into a different area, and then I guess...
So waiting for your next turn to smash it again?
Yeah. I gotta make sure everything is dead. Vampire related. Because there might be big bad straw in the back somewhere. Like, why do I smell burning? People?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, Generilla, what do you do?
So my idea was almost as crazy, but also kind of cool. Because I'm just out. I'm outside the thing.
Yeah.
I can get back to the door, right?
Yes.
I want to grab the inside of the door frame and I want to pull as hard as I can and see if I can start toppling the wall.
Okay. Make an athletics check. See if you can rip the front of the building off.
Pretty much, yeah. Let me see if I've got anything here that would. I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't think I have anything that.
You're a plus 13 to athletics.
I know. I just want. I was just trying to make sure that there wasn't anything, anything else cool I could do or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, give me something good.
25. Yeah. Yeah. You run back inside and pull the front wall down. Which, of course, also lets in a lot more light. Vampires start burning and screaming and trying to run for cover. Yeah. They're all going to be retreating as far back into the tavern as they can. On their turn. Which is quite a bit, because if they use their legendary move and dash as well, they can move 90 feet on their turn. So they very quickly disappear into the shadows at the back of the Crimson Chalice. And of course the spawn, quite a few of the spawn were already retreating. So, yeah. Unless you want to pursue them.
Not at the moment. If the building was not made of stone.
No, it's the facade is wood, which is why you were able to pull it off.
Oh, well, in that case, Anthony,
the deeper parts of it are stone. The ones that are actually the parts of the building that are carved into the mountain. That's a different story. But the bit that's projecting from the ground, from the mountains, is wood.
Then I might. God, do I want to do this or not? How much do I want to keep them back there?
Bear in mind that there were also people in there, people that were being fed on.
Yeah, that's why I was pulling that's why I tried to knock the wall outward instead of inward, is to not crush any innocents, or have less likelihood of crushing innocents.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna leave now, having survived a bar full of vampires, killing a few and seriously injuring them. Hey, Glenn, come on. We know where we need to come back to at some point, but right now, we could really use some more firepower. And there's a lot of them back there. And if there's something powerful back there, this is going to be their home. They're going to have the advantage.
Yep.
If you say so.
Look, I want to get rid of them as badly as you do, but that was a room full of vampires that just retreated back all together, and we don't know if there's any others hiding back there. I don't like being underprepared.
I have a solution.
What's your suggestion?
Well, I'm not here at the moment, but I would suggest getting them all crowded together in one place. I mean, incendiary cloud and or fireball.
I don't have any of that stuff.
Yes.
And if the back part wasn't in the mountain and it was all a wood structure, I would just cast Burning Smite and attack something wood and catch it on fire.
Yep, searing. Yep. Yep.
Yes. I mean, I thought you were saying I'm going to come back with everyone else, and so that was my thought.
You might do.
Yeah, I definitely. If everybody else is around, whatever, then yeah, we would definitely possibly come back and specifically during the day, so that they would be weakened and whatever, and take this place. But yeah, 2 people on a whole bar full of vampires, even as cool as we are, I don't trust it.
So anyway, would you like to, having spent your day learning stuff you didn't know before, in one form or another, would you like to return to the shop, get a long rest, and earn your 21st level?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, I would.
Let's do that then.
Well, I'm going to take my 7th level in Wizard. I'm going to take my 17th level in Wizard. Or, if I really wanted to be an asshole, I could take it in Fighter. Because then I could action surge and 2 fireballs in 1 turn. It'll be great.
Yep.
I'm sorry, guys. No, that'd be terrible. Let's not do that.
That'd be a great idea. Action surge is awesome. There's a lot more. You can do the fireball thing, but there's more you can do besides that.
I'm taking that 7th level in Rogue.
Will we also get epic wounds as well?
Yeah. I'm just trying to get to the. Where is it now? Is it actually pinned? Yes, it is. Okay. So when you level up to 21, you become an epic level character. You gain 1 epic boon from page 232 of the Dungeon Master's Guide. And you can take another one each time you would gain an ability score improvement instead of a feat or an actual ability score improvement. You can also take a legendary action each turn, gaining additional legendary actions at level 26 and 31. You can use one of your legendary actions at the end of another creature's turn to perform a movement, a single attack, or a 1-action spell. And as you get closer to ascending to godhood, your skills continue to improve. At level 21, your proficiency bonus increases by +1. So your proficiency bonus is now going to be a +7 instead of a +6. And you can double class if you wish. If you've already maxed out one of your classes, which I don't think any of you have because you're all multiclassing. Yeah, so that's irrelevant. But yeah, you can. Whilst before you weren't able to.
Sorry.
Like if there was a duplicate feature from 2 of the classes that you had, you weren't able to stack them. Now you can. Okay.
So does that apply to? So I now get 3 attacks because swords and paladin, College of Swords bards and paladins get extra attack.
Yeah.
Nice.
What were you going to say, Rollish?
I was going to say that D&D Beyond is
Doesn't let you do that.
struggling with. Doesn't let me do that. No.
Mm-hmm. You may have to switch to using Adobe Acrobat Reader to edit the PDF.
Joy. All right, no worries. I can do that.
Boons. Let's try and find a boon that would be appropriate for each of you. So Gwyn. Would you like Boon of Irresistible Offense so that you can bypass the damage resistances of any creature?
So I just
Or would you like Boon of Peerless Aim? You can give yourself a +20 bonus to a ranged attack roll you make. Once you use this boon, you can't use it again until you finish a short rest. So once per short rest, you can add a +20 to your to hit roll on a ranged attack.
I was actually looking at boons as well, and I saw like an evil one. The boon of skill proficiency.
You want to gain proficiency in all your skills. Okay.
That's why I was saying that seems evil.
Nah, that's good. If that's what you want, do it. Janrilla. Do you want True Sight to 60 feet?
I was thinking that I kind of want to flip a coin between. I almost want to flip or roll a die between that and also being ridiculous with my skills. But
Your boon of skill proficiency. Yeah, I mean, your aim was to be a skill monkey, but that would kind of make taking Bard kind of pointless.
Except for the flourishes, which I forgot to use, and the extra the third attack without having to take like fighter or something. And really, the main reason I took it for this was the cantrips. I wanted cantrips.
Fair.
Because paladins don't get them.
Boon of dimensional travel might be fun too, for you to just bamf. Get
No, I think right now we'll take True Sight.
Boon of True Sight to give you True Sight to 60 feet. Awesome. Rollish. Let's have a look at some boons. So you want to focus on wizardry. Would you like the Boon of Spell Recall, so you can cast any spell you know or have prepared without expending a spell slot? Once you do so, you can't use this boon again until you finish a long rest. Or do you want Boon of Quick Casting, to choose one of your spells of 1st through 3rd level that has a casting time of 1 action, and that spell's casting time is now 1 bonus action for you?
Okay. I think I would like to. I would like the first one, if possible.
Yeah. So you have the Boon of Spell Recall, that you can cast any spell you know or have prepared without expending a spell slot once per long rest.
Okay, that would be useful.
Yeah. Basically, it gives you an extra spell slot. Wilhelm.
I have been talking this entire bloody time and did not realize I was muted.
Sorry.
No, you're okay. It's my own fault. I'm the one that bloody forgot. So just double check. Our proficiency bonus is +7 now, right?
Proficiency bonus is now +7. Yes.
Holy shit. My passive arcana is 29, guys.
That's crazy.
I know
Now,
every magic item.
You are one of the few that doesn't have resistance to non-magical weapons. Would you like...
No, I have resistance to non-magical weapons.
You do? Okay.
Yep, because I'm a werepanther and a were-rat.
Oh yeah, that's right. So it's actually Rollish that could have done with the Boon of Resilience.
Okay then.
Oh well.
So you can switch it to Boon of Resilience if you want.
What stage is the boons on? in the DMG?
They're on page 232.
232. Okay. Yeah, I was asking because I misheard because I was doing something else, and then yep, didn't I realize I was.
232.
There you go. Oh,
There's some interesting boons in the different things.
Including
yeah,
boon,
wow.
boon of immortality.
That's the first one I saw, and I was like, I'm sorry. What does that one say again?
You can't age anymore. You're immune to any effect that would age you, and you can't die from old age. So you just, as long as you don't get killed, you're immortal.
Which is great for short-lived races.
Yeah. Boon of recovery. You're not particularly squishy anymore, are you?
No, I got more health than I think. Rawlish twice over. I've got 200 plus now.
Mm-hmm.
And I just rolled a 2 for my hit die, which turns into an 8 because of tough and +4 con. So.
Do you want the boon of quick casting so you can cast one of your first through third levels as a bonus action?
I was actually debating.
So that could be, for example, lightning bolt or fireball that you can now cast as a bonus action instead of an action.
They
I don't know. There were a few in here that I thought would just be funny to take. I'm not gonna lie.
Or you can bypass damage resistances with boon for resistible offense. Boon of magic resistance if you want to be. I'm gonna go that route. Boon of true sight. Boon of undetectability. Give you a +10 to your stealth. Boon of the Unfettered. Advantage on ability checks made to resist being grappled. In addition, you can use an action to automatically escape a grapple or free yourself of restraints of any kind.
I have to double check. I was honestly debating about the Constitution one, but then I realized I think my armor is infused with the bloody mind sharpener, so I can just auto pass failed con saves. So that one's useless. And he's like, "We done."
You don't have any rogue levels, so boon of speed might be useful to you.
Would that affect my fly speed? That
is
an important question there.
Is your flight? Does it say that your fly speed is equal to your walking speed for the Alden description?
I don't know because I actually don't have the book. We used your book for that one, and we just have 30-30 each.
Yeah, I think it is. Let me double check something. Race Alwyn. Flight. Thanks to your wings, you have a flying speed equal to your walking speed. So if your walking speed increases by 30, then so does your fly speed. So yes, burn of speed would increase your flight to 60 feet, and you can use a bonus action to take the dash or disengage action. Once you do so, you can't do so again until you finish a short rest. So.
Okay. So the one I'm stuck at is I'm stuck between that or Boon of Irresistible Offense, because that means that if anything I hit that's like, I'm resistant to your magic. No, you're not.
Yeah, that is a good one. Yes. Agreed.
We don't have the issue of getting around too slowly right now, so I think the Boon of Irresistible Defense is just too funny because so much magic is going on for me, and if I can just get around. And he's like, yeah, nah, fuck you.
Cool.
Let me add this one in here.
So yes.
I've taken the boon of speed before.
Yes, you have on your monk character, I believe.
Yes.
It was ridiculous. But yeah.
Took a race that started with 35 walking speed. Took monk, maxed it out. Took mobility, one of his feats, and then the boon of speed.
Yeah. Made you redonkulous.
Any creature. Wow, that is. Okay.
Hey,
Yes.
Devontae, would you say I should just stick with the 2 classes I like currently have, or like maybe later down the road, maybe do Ranger?
Ranger would suit you, I think. You'd get some spells.
Yeah, Ranger would definitely suit you. You'd get some interesting spells.
I would definitely recommend going with the Tasha's rules for the Ranger.
Yeah, because the other Rangers' rules are bad.
Yeah, not for this level up. I want.
Okay. But if you take a level in Ranger, you get to basically give yourself expertise in one of your skills. You learn 2 additional languages, and you get the favored foe ability, which lets you add a D4 to the damage to a creature, and that goes up as you continue leveling up in Ranger. And of course, well, at 2nd level, you get some Ranger spells, which is fun.
Alright, I've got my spells picked out too.
Woot.
Demi plane and plane shift.
Yeah.
That's the first 2 parts of, and then my next wizard level, I actually think I unlock 9th level spells, but that's going to have to wait till my next wizard level.
Yee.
Because I've got, let's see, is that right? Let me double check that. Well, yep, next level I'd become technically level 17 caster, so 9th level spells. Okay.
Woot.
Fun.
Okay.
Alright. I made sure to take spells that didn't rely on my charisma modifier.
Is anybody stuck?
Oh, God, I forgot.
I guess like do we normally my brains are kind of fuzzy, but normally I guess like go against enemies with like resistances and stuff. The boon of
Irresistible Offense.
Yeah.
So the boon of irresistible offense allows you to ignore any damage resistances that an enemy has. So let's, for example, say that you bumped into another were creature. You would be able to hurt it. Or you were fighting a demon and there was resistance to your attacks. It wouldn't be resistant to you because of the boon of irresistible offense. Does that make sense?
For you and me, for the most part, when it's not useful right now, because the most resistances we run into are against non-magical weaponry, which we both have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good for spellcasters because they can like a lot of things have fire resistance, so they can still throw fireballs and do full damage.
Yeah.
There are specific there are times where it is useful for other things. Like I have one of my characters has it, but that's because he kept running up against things with radiant resistance.
Fair. Yeah, and Gwendolyn's only magical damage she can technically do is necrotic.
Yeah, which outside of undead is not a high resistant or highly common resistance.
Yeah.
Alright. You know what? I'm not even going to bother with the cantrip. I have no more space for cantrips, so no more cantrips.
I usually put them on. Put it next to it.
Okay, first level spells are the same way now. My spell numbers have not increased, right? Like I didn't get any extra spell levels. Like I can't get cast more first level spells now.
You learned 2 more spells when you became a first level warlock, and you can put those into any level that you have availability for. I highly recommend if you're taking, since you're taking a warlock level, that for one of your cantrips you take Eldritch Blast because it's the best freaking cantrip in the game.
Here, let me add it to the list. I was choosing between that and another one, mostly because we just ran into vampires, and I'm sure the party will want to go fight vampires when we get back. So I got to go find that one again. What was that one?
The one that does radiant damage?
No, I think it was like Chill Touch. Which yes, they have disadvantage on its attack rolls against me until my next turn. That way, nothing can like run up and be like oogie boogie.
Oogie boogie.
Oogie boogie.
I'm sorry, that made me chuckle.
That's
Oh, you're
good.
good.
I should be filling out my character sheet, but that made me chuckle. Right. Sorry.
Need any help
Player's
with that,
handbook.
Rolish?
Yes. Player's handbook. What page?
For what?
For the epic level stuff, the boons.
Oh, the
232.
boons are actually in the Dungeon Master's Guide on page 232.
Okay, yeah, just make sure I've got this. Right.
Hold on, I can send you a link.
I think I have all my stuff pumped up to the right.
I have the Dungeon Master's Guide in front of me. I have a book. I have a physical copy in front of me.
Woot. So the boon that we suggested for you was boon of spell recall, right?
Sure. It's called it's on page 238.
232.
What does a fiend warlock even get at first level? Is that it's just spells? Hold on.
What does a warlock get at first level?
Yeah, I'm just seeing what the fiend warlock gets at first level to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Okay, I will help you with that.
You
So,
gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier plus your what the bloody hell?
So, you pick your otherworldly patron, obviously, which is fiend. You gain, in addition to the normal spells that you can pick from, you can also pick from Burning Hands and Command. And you have Dark One's Blessing, which means when you reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points, you gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier, which is a +2, and your warlock level, which is currently 1. So each time you reduce a hostile creature to 0 HP, you will gain 3 temporary hit points. However, temporary hit points don't stack. So, but if you take damage, then they come off your temporary hit points first. You know?
So creature to 0 HP.
If you still have your 3 temporary hit points from the previous round, you don't gain another. It's, yeah. Burn those hit points.
There we go. That's boon of spell recall, and I'm now also picking 2 spells, and I'm adding some hit points.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone. I'm stupid.
No,
Very good.
Everybody's taking their time. You so just use the average number of hit points. Which class are you leveling?
Wizard.
Wizard, which is a D6, so it would be 4 plus your Constitution modifier, so you gain 5 hit points.
Oh wait, do we just go by the middle number?
You
Like
go by
what
the average. Average, yeah.
Oh, son of a bleep! I've rolled my last 4 levels. That means on a D8 that'd be a 4.
Let me
So that's
recalculate that.
4 plus 8. That's 10. Okay, I gained 10.
Cool.
Right? Would that be right?
So for each D8, it would be the average would be 5.
5.
And
Oh, that's even worse.
for each D6, the average would be 4. So, and you've got a +4 to your Constitution. So, let's do some math here.
I've also got the tough feat, so at 21, that is
Oh yeah,
immediately
it's +2
helps
for
at
each.
42.
Yeah. So, okay, so your D6s would each.
Can I learn extra spells? Sorry, no.
You're taking a wizard level, yes?
Yes.
Then you'll learn 2 extra spells.
Cool.
So 120. 122, and then 5. 5 That's 9 times 8. So you should have had, Wilhelm, 194 before you took your warlock level.
Okay. Okay, so I'm out. Okay, so I was off. Okay, how much does that put me at for my warlock level? That'd be like another.
So how many hit points do you get for what's your dice for your warlock level?
It's a D8.
It's a D8. So
it's a
that would be
5,
another
so-
9 hit points. Well,
Is that counting?
Wait. No, that doesn't count the toughness. I forgot to count the toughness again. So another. So plus 16 onto that. So it's actually 210. So you weren't that far off because you were at 214. 210 plus 11 is 221.
Okay, 221. Perfect. Hey, I'm a super squishy wizard now. Yes. Just the most squishy. Some of these stats are ridiculous. Like a passive 29 Arcana. I'm literally just identifying magic items for free at this point. Here you go, Anthony. I didn't get this wiki.
Because you don't have. So why would Generalist be lower than that? Then it's because you don't have the toughness feat.
As a wizard, it is my saving grace.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I also did remove the book Braziel gave him.
Yes.
And I thought at one point he went to his hoard and grabbed more gems to trade with the dwarves so he could bribe them, but I didn't put it in here, so am I going crazy? Did I not do that? I cannot remember. Does anybody remember if I did that or not?
I think you did, but yeah, we didn't write it down. So, but you also did do the bribing, so maybe you've used it.
I was using diamonds. Because the diamonds are each worth 5,000 gold, so I was like, yeah. I thought I grabbed other ones, but I can't remember. But yeah, this is fine. I remember I mostly grabbed the diamonds in case we needed to resurrect somebody, but we haven't had to in a long, long time.
No, you won't have to for a while because you're all freaking.
My proficiency bonus went up, so that means my spellcasting abilities and stuff are all now 12. That wouldn't affect my spell save DC, would it? What a shame. It's stuck at 19.
Spell save DC would. Okay. So, because your proficiency bonus has gone up to +7.
Uh-huh.
And you're doing. Okay. So you're.
20 now?
Sorry?
Is my spell save 20 now?
You're. So +7. 8 plus 7 is 15. So your intelligence based spells would have a spell save DC of 20. You'd be a +12 for casting those wizard and artificer spells. Your warlock spells, however, would only be a +9 to hit and be a DC 17.
No. That is exactly why I purposely tried not to take combat warlock or any saving throw warlock spells, and I'm just using the utility spells because my charisma is not that high.
Smart. Yeah, we could do with getting that higher, but yeah.
Well, unless he finds another one of those books, which, unless I'm an idiot and I'm thinking of a different item, are legendary objects. Don't think that's happening.
And then there's Ioun stones as well that could do it.
That's
and
true.
And of course, you could just, and next time you take a ability score improvements, you could make sure you put it in charisma as well.
I think my next one though is gonna have to. I don't know the boon I want. Probably just going to start scrolling and just taking all, just get as many as I can. What's next? Wait, I don't think I put the legendary resistance on there either, so I need to check that. I need to check this stuff. Okay.
Rollish, how you doing?
I'm having a fun time with my bookcase at the minute.
All right.
There you go. And then, did I add the legendary resistance on here? Nope, I did not.
You don't have a legendary resistance. You have a legendary action available.
Okay.
Legendary action. Oh shit! What is? Oh god.
So that means that at the end of another creature's turn, you can make one attack, or move your movement, or use a one action spell. And you all have that. You all have one legendary action available per turn. Okay.
I don't want to send you a new sheet for the one thing I forgot to update, Anthony.
What did you forget?
It was thanks to Wilhelm. I forgot to update my spell save DC and attack bonus.
Okay. So
It's kind of vital for me because that's the only thing I can do. So
plus.
actually,
So you're a plus.
Yeah, it's gonna be 20 and
Yeah, you're
yeah.
plus 12. And
20 save.
Yeah, 20 spell save DC.
thank you for reminding me of that too, because you just reminded me that my attack bonus with my melee weapons is actually higher.
Yes, all of your attack
Fracking.
rolls. You forgot that too.
Yes, I got the skills and I got everything else, the hit points. I
Strange.
just don't think
It's
about
oh
it.
my god, it's 11 for me to hit with the Mace of Terror.
Why? Question, Generilla.
Yes.
Oh, because you're using your strength. I was gonna your dexterity is only a +2. Why you're a +13 to hit with your dagger? Because you don't have to use dexterity. You can use strength. Gotcha. So that would be a +14.
Plus 16.
And yeah, +16 for your rapier because it's a +2 weapon, and +14 for the unarmed strike. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, there you go. Alright, Anthony, I sent you an updated version of Wilhelm.
Now I have the nifty thing that Gwendolyn does. When we both make a dex save, if we pass, and it's an area of effect, we take 0 damage because evasion is our friend.
Zero
Thought about
damage. Yeah.
Do I get extra spell slots as a 17th as a 16th level wizard?
16.
Sorry, no, I can look that up myself. Don't.
The wizard class in the should have a chart in the PHP that shows the number of spells.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I can look that up myself. I will look that up myself.
But no, there's no difference between the 15th and the 16th. According to the chart.
That's depressing.
4, 3,
Oh, well.
3, 2, 1, 1, 1.
I've begun
I
to build up my church rule. I'm sorry.
I
go on.
do, however, get an ASI.
Woo. So you could take 2 boons, or you can improve your ability score, or you can take a feat. As well as the boon that you've already got. Yeah. So do you want to take a second boon, or do you want to take a feat, or do you want to take an ability score improvement?
I can't get my intelligence any higher than it is, can I?
Yes, you can. Because now that you're over level 20, the cap is gone on your ability scores. You can now go above 20 for your ability scores. Forgot to mention that. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if I go to 21, though, that does not make it a +6 to my intelligence.
No, you'd have to go to at least 22 to get a plus.
Okay, that's not worth it then.
But you get 2 points when you get an ASI. It allows you to actually divide the +1s.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will turn that into a +6 for my intelligence because Rawlish is a smarty boy.
So make it your intelligence is 22, which is a +6 modifier, and that's going to improve everything you've got that's intelligence based, including your spell casting and your it's all good.
Meaning your spell save DC should be at least a 21.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Because you got to because your proficiency bonus is now +7 and your intelligence modifier is +6, so that would make the spell attack modifier 13. Yeah, +13. And then you add +8 onto that to make the spell save DC, so that's 21. Yeah.
The sheet when I turn this into a +6 though, the sheet goes blank. Like as in the number thing goes blank, if you know what I mean.
Well, I'll fix it on my end then. Because you're still doing it in D&D Beyond, right? Or...
No, I'm doing it in a PDF now, so it doesn't change all the numbers.
Okay. Well, I'm just sharing my screen to show you that it lets me do it.
Yeah, for some reason, sometimes when you go to start to edit it on our end, though, it does blank out whole sections of a sheet.
That's weird.
It is. Because remember, I had that problem when I was trying to put my first... I was trying to put the feet in.
By the way, Rollish, you're not only a 16th level wizard, because you've got 5 levels in Artificer as well.
That is true.
So
it's just...
yeah. You should have the spell slots of a level 18 spellcaster. Because each of your Artificer levels
counts a little bit.
Counts as half a spellcasting level. So you've got...
Okay, that's fun.
So...
Sorry.
No, that's fine. This is one of the downsides of you, because D&D Beyond does everything automatically for you. You don't usually think about it, but yeah, you've actually got 4 first, 3 second, 3 third, 3 fourth, 3 fifth, 1 sixth, 1 seventh, 1 eighth, and 1 ninth level spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to do this so that everybody could keep doing what they wanted to do. You could get it looked at. I could keep playing my game. Everybody could be happy.
Are you okay there? You talking to your kids?
Yeah, family stuff. Be back in a minute.
Okay. If you need a blank
so my spell...
If you need a blank character sheet, there you go. If any of you need a blank character sheet instead of the...
I don't need a blank character sheet. I think we're nearly there. So my spell save DC is 21, and all the other shit. Right. So the thing that is okay, so my proficiencies, how much do they go up by? As in my skills, sorry.
Okay, so...
Sorry.
No, that's fine. So your Arcana, for example, because you're...
Being proficient.
Yeah, but your base is now +6 and your proficiency's gone up too. So that's now a +13 to Arcana. Likewise, your History is a +13. Your Insight is a +9. Investigation is +13. Perception is a +9. Religion is a +13.
There we go. Cool.
Your passives would have improved accordingly. So your passive perception is now 19, your passive insight is now 19, and your passive investigation is now 23. Your
okay, no worries.
To hit modifiers for your laser pistol is now a +8. Firebolt is a +13. Unarmed strike is a +6, etc. Guardian Armor Thunder Golden's +13. The strength based version of that is the +6. Yeah.
Yeah, but if I'm unarmed strike, I deal 0 bludgeoning. That is funny to me.
Yeah, Because 1 minus 1. Yeah. You need to get yourself a freaking, like, at least like the Gauntlets of Ogre Power or something.
No, because I have Thunder Gauntlets.
Yeah, this is true. You have Thunder Gauntlets. Belt of Giant Strength, maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe.
So, but yeah, is that everything I need?
I think so.
I'm 4 spells. I'm picking Disintegrate.
Nice.
Because that's always a popular one at parties. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure what else. Do I want Message, because that would be funny? You pooping? Or do I want something else? I think I want something else, because that joke would not be funny. I can't do that joke as well as they can on Critical Role, so I will not do that.
Oh, I see. Didn't realise it was a Critical
Sorry,
Role
everyone.
reference. No worries. Stop apologising. You demean yourself.
Spell. So let's have a look at spells.
Hi, Toby.
Oh, do I gain extra prepared spells?
Okay, so as
Sorry.
no, it's fine.
Mm.
Again, this is not something that you normally have to think about with using D&D Beyond. So, wizards, you can prepare a list of wizard spells equal to your intelligence modifier and your wizard level. So that would be, in your case, 22. You can have a total of 22 spells prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Across all levels, you know? And then for your artificer, artificer intelligence plus half your artificer levels, so 6, 7, 8. Is that rounded up or rounded down? Rounded down. So you can also have 8 of your artificer spells prepared. So altogether, that is 30 spells that you've got prepared.
Ooh.
Which is a bit awesome. Just a bit.
Just a bit, yeah. I'm going to take Legend Lore.
Nice.
I'm going to take Modify Memory.
Oh, evil.
Of course. I'm going to take... Well, I've already got Disintegrate, so...
Was that comparable?
What the fun stuff? Summon Fiend? That'd be really funny. Hey, Brazio!
Don't think he'll let you summon Braziel somehow.
That'd be really funny, though. Just summon Brazil and then run the other way. Sorry, being unhelpful. Flesh to Stone, that'll be fun. We'll have that as well.
Gwyn, how you doing?
I finally decided on a boon.
Hooray.
I'm just gonna do skill proficiency, so
you're gonna
I just remember like
everything.
I just remember I have reliable talent, so I can't get anything lower than a 19. For the skills that I'm not really good at.
Let's see. So let's just check that. So with your +7, so like athletics, for example, that would give you you're a -1 for your athletics at
Yeah.
the moment. So you've got a +6 for athletics.
And
then any roll that's 10 or less. So, yeah, basically you can't do more. You can't get less than 16 for athletics checks, and that's like your worst one.
Yep. I was gonna ask, like, which fan Whispers of the Grave, which one do you think would be a good tool for a vampire hunt that we're about to go into?
What would be
Monty?
good? What would be good tools for vampire hunting?
Yeah, like Will's the Whispers from the Grave. I could, during a long or short rest, I could basically have a ghostly presence help give me proficiency.
You need stock up on holy water.
Yeah, we don't. There's no really. There's no tool proficiency that's going to help you a great deal with that.
Well, there is a monster hunting kit, but it's rare.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like a wood carver or carpenter. So for wooden stakes.
Yeah, wood carving,
Or
so you can whittle your own stakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might work.
I have something for that. It's like an incendiary cloud.
I don't think you can carve stakes with incendiary cloud. But
No, you don't need to. You just need to burn the vampires. Wall of force on the back gate, then incendiary cloud.
Sunbeam is a good one for getting rid of vampires too.
Or yeah, there's a couple of spells that are good for that.
Chain lightning. That
Anything that actually emits sunlight.
So like dawn or.
I don't think dawn is. I think dawn says daylight rather than sunlight. But
No, daylight's the one that doesn't do the thing.
right. Oh yeah, dawn is sunlight. Yep. Yeah, daylight doesn't have to do sunlight. That's stupid, but it is.
Yeah.
So we're going after vampires first or Coal City? Asks Wilhelm.
Janrilla would have told everybody when they met back up that, yeah, there's a den of vampires in one of the bars in the northern part of town.
Big old nest.
Big old hawking nest. So, and Gwen really, really didn't want to leave. She wanted to kill them all. So.
Kill them all.
I kind of feel like it was like shooting fish in a barrel.
A little bit.
all right.
Little evil fish in a barrel.
Evil fish.
I have some interesting ideas.
Sure you do.
What do you want to eat? He wants to eat cook. He would like to eat cooked stuff.
So yeah, we're gonna do it. Let's do it.
Do we have everybody's sheets yet? I don't think so.
I'm currently working on it. I just need to finish up.
We're still waiting for stuff.
You just need to. I like to put it on my sheet first, then put it on the PDF.
Aha, so you're. Getcha. You've got a paper copy as well.
Yeah.
Getcha.
You might have a ridiculously high Arcana, Wilhelm, but Can anybody else come close to touching my perception?
Perception. Probably not.
If I cheat, yes.
Cheat how?
I can reset your perception rolls.
My passive you can't
Oh, your
touch.
passive, passive I can't affect at all. No.
Freya!
By your normal ones I can reset, but no, that one's no.
No, my passive is, a nice big fat 28.
Yeah, mine has not gone up at all because my wisdom has not gone up once.
Are you?
I will remind
You don't have
I have-
proficiency with?
In wisdom? Or in perception?
Yeah.
Oh, I do. I lied to you. Give me 1 second.
Haha.
I will remind you that my passive perception is a 28 with a 10 wisdom.
No, mine. Yeah, no, mine went up. Mine went up. That's what it's what it should be. I think it's like a 22 because I think I have alert too. Or no, I don't. Why the fuck is it a 22?
Right, so are we going to go kick down this nest of vampires, or
Yeah,
are we?
just as soon as I get all the character sheets.
Yeah. I just sent it.
Yeah.
Right, no worries. Sorry, I needed to send you mine. I'm very.
It's okay.
I say we go to Coal City first, then we come back. Why? Because then the vampires think they scared you off. They get more vampires. We come back and we just kill the extras too.
So you wait till they've killed more people and then come back.
Yep. Well, no, so in Wilhelm's defense, his first day here, someone tried to eat him. He does not prejudice this one. An old lady and her husband literally tried to eat him. So,
Yes.
like...
Mm-hmm. You're tasty, apparently.
Evidently.
They mistook you for a chicken.
They definitely knew what we were because they invited us inside and everything.
Yes.
But,
Gotta do what you gotta do in Coal City. In the City of Gate. Anyway, Rollish, have you sent me your character sheet yet? Please, please.
I have. The only slight thing is the spells that I. Wait, what? Sorry.
Why did you unmute? There we go. That's why.
That's not right.
What's not right?
Interesting.
I just put the spells on and they're not. And oh my god, this thing.
Oh yeah, the horrible way that they're listed on the D&D Beyond character sheet.
It's only horrible for the divine casters that have all of their spells.
Well,
there you have to figure out which one.
Right, try this one. Bottom one.
Bottom one. Okay.
That should have a bunch of spells listed at the bottom, or 4 spells listed at the bottom, with none of the effects. If effects are needed, I can. Yeah.
Bottom of where? Oh, flipping it. Okay. Oh.
Right, dude.
Your wizard's 16 now.
Well,
You got
that's
15,
fun.
16 hit die as well. Did you change your hit points?
I thought I did.
No.
If-
Okay, so we need.
I've
That's okay,
I've
that's
done
okay,
it on
okay.
the other sheet, but it hasn't saved. So
I'll fix it on my end. It's fine. So
Alright.
5 more. So that brings you up to 112. Yes.
yes.
Did it fix? Okay. Let's fix this. So proficiency bonus is now +7. Arcana is now +13. History is +13.
Look good.
Insight +9. Investigation +13. 13.
Where?
And 19. 23. 13. 6. 13. 6. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Yeah. So, which extra spells do you have?
I have.
Hello?
Yeah, it's just scrolling through the fucking thingy. I do apologize.
There's my photo, Blue. Blue. Mom, my photo can hold me.
Right, I have. Okay, I have chain lightning.
I don't know.
I have
Chain-
modify memory.
Chain lightning at level what? What level is chain lightning, please? Okay, never mind.
Trying to find out. It is 6th level evocation.
6th level. Okay. And that's a wizard spell. And you said modify memory.
Yep.
And that one. Oh, you also. I know you also took legend lore at 5th level, yes?
I did. I took legend lore. That is a 5th level divination.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
No, it's not a sorry thing. As I was flicking through trying to find modify memory, I saw legend lore and thought, oh yeah, I remember he said he had that one. Modify memory is also 5th level.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no room on this freaking character sheet for another 5th level.
Baby has no feet.
Additional 5th. Alright, and there was a 4th spell as well, right? Legend Lore, Chain Lightning, Modifying Memory, and what?
Tell you what, I will take. I will take Reality Break because that sounds like it's fun in a virtual game.
What level?
That's an 8th level.
Reality Break.
That is an 8th level spell. It is a Dunamancy spell.
Yes. Okay. So I think save as.
She does not always like when that spell is cast.
Not always what?
You don't always like when people cast Reality Break.
Mm-mm. It's a messed up spell. Okay, rollers. There we go. Boosh. And got another one for Quinn. Is this any... Yeah, I don't think so. But we'll save as anyway, just in case. Save as Gwen. There we go. Okay, we already got... We got them all now, I think. Okay. So... So, Wilhelm wants to let the vampires repopulate a little first and then go after them. And do Coal City in the meantime.
Just because Coal City's also been something we've put off for a while now.
Yeah, there's a few threads. There's a few threads you've chosen not to pull on, including conquering Havana
Definitely something. See, the plan. Okay, here's how I see things going. We go take care of the vampires. It'd be the last thing we're here. I would really like everybody to be here when we head to Coal City.
Yeah, makes sense.
So we take care of the vampire. Try to take care of the vampires today. Then we grab one more rest. Hopefully, then Ellen will be back. And we can all head out the next time to Coal City. Take care of that. Then come back and try to take out Havana because we're using Coal City as a training ground for how to try to infiltrate Havana.
Mm-hmm.
There.
I mean, I can solve the vampire. I'm probably going to regret these words, but I can solve the vampire problem with one spell slot.
Let's go solve the vampire problem then, yeah?
Yeah, let's see if you can do it.
If you think it's going to be a quick in and out job, let's do it.
Oh no.
I don't think it's going to be a quick in and out job. I think there's something hiding in there that's going to make us all wish we weren't doing this, but okay.
Well, you guys poked it, so now we're going back to properly poking. Yeah, you guys prodded the whole hornet's nest. Now I'm going to come along and dynamite the fucking thing.
Okay.
God, it's been a long rest, so these reset.
Yep.
Get these really quick. 16, 14, okay.
Vampire Dragon Lich? No.
Vampiric Draco Lich. Hey guys, do you guys want another level up? 14. Not 40. 14, thank you.
There are other things that scare me, but alright. Anyway, let's...
6-2. I always forget about this one. 5. Don't even remember what that one was, but I got a 5.
Okay.
What's the experimental elixir? Let me actually look what that does. Sorry guys, keep going, sorry.
Alright. So I assume I'm...
Go on. Leading the way?
I'm going to guess that I'm leading the charge because I have the heaviest armor and a lot of the undead stuff.
Are you waiting until it's daylight again, or are you going at night?
Oh, hell yeah.
You can roll.
Oh, while we're waiting, can I make my shield extra special shiny?
How so?
Gone.
Can I go buy some polish or something?
Oh, that's what. Okay, you want to make it. You want to mirror it. You want it mirrored.
I want to be able to, if necessary, I want to be able to step into the damaged parts and reflect actual sunlight at them off my shield.
Aha. Okay. Who do you want to speak to that might be able to do that?
I guess I'm gonna. I know that the shops here are crap, but I guess I'm gonna go to what would be the general store.
Just for some polish, and spend lots of time buffing your shield. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't. I figured like if we wait till like closer to noon to go do it, because then the sun will be in a better position for us, then it would give me.
Absolutely. That would be the best time to attack, especially since you're in a valley.
So
you've got a shorter window of direct sunlight in this valley than you do anywhere else.
So I would just kill those morning hours doing that. I'll spend a gold or something to. Sorry, I didn't mean to like slow things down again, guys. It's just.
Fine. It would. Yeah, it's gonna take time. So.
All right. So after all of that, we start heading our way towards Vampire Central.
Oh, that's what I'm looking for.
I was gonna say, while you're kind of doing that, I was gonna go buy a bunch of toolkits.
What kind of toolkits?
I was thinking maybe wood carver, disguise kit. Looking some painting for some finesse.
Okay. So the Woodcarver's tools is 1 gold pieces. A disguise kit would set you back 25 gold pieces. And a painter's supplies would be 10.
So just 36 gold?
Just 36 gold. Yeah.
Have it! Have it! You have it! Mom! You want it to have! That is from me!
Okay.
Okay. I'm ready to beat up some vampires.
Okay. So assuming that Genrilla has used the morning polishing her shield. That sounds like a euphemism.
Car, Mom.
Anyway, is there anything that Rollish or Wilhelm would do whilst Genrilla was polishing and Gwyn was shopping?
Not that I can think of. Let me look at something real quick.
I would actually, if possible, I would like to study drawings of the, or I would like to get an idea of what the place looks like. Like I would ask the guys, hey, what does this place look like? And I would spend some time, and I want to spend some time studying it.
So,
Like, because they got to look at the inside of it, so...
Okay.
Basically, I want to draw some demolition plans.
Okay. Gwyn and Genrilla, do you think either of you got much of a look at the place? You pretty much only just you stepped in, found a table, and then shit hit the fan. It's not like you explored the whole building, but do you think you would be able to create a floor plan that would satisfy Rollish?
You mean our...
Okay.
Swap skill probably found like a Michelangelo hobo person spirit to help me out.
Oh! Okay, do a performance check to see how good your painting is of the interior. Guided by your ghosts. Dissatisfied spirits. People who accidentally got drained to death. $18. And that would actually be a 19 because of your thingy, right? Your
Yeah.
Yeah. Gwyn comes up with a pretty good floor plan.
Excellent. With that
Yeah, I'm
floor
gonna go back
plan-
and try to find the wood carver ghost had helping me earlier.
To help you make some steaks.
No, it doesn't. Never mind.
What are you thinking, Wilhelm?
Well, I was going to say summon Draconic Spirit, and then I realized that summon Draconic Spirit limits you to where you can only summon chromatic dragons. Because I was going to say, Gym Dragon's Crystal Chromatic Dragon Spirit, because that one does radiant damage. But can't do that because it's not part of the spell.
I think it's only because... Oh no, that was Fizzbands. You call forth
Just came
Draconic
out.
Spirit. When you cast the spell, choose a family dragon, chromatic, gem, or metallic.
Oh, I thought it was only metallic. Oh, never mind. Yep, never mind. Yep, I got a plan now too. Yep. We're just gonna send a flying dragon in there.
You're gonna send a what dragon?
I can just send a gym dragon. I have to go double check what dragon that was now. Crap.
The one that does radiant.
Yeah,
It's
it was
funny,
crystal. There we go.
Long before Fizzbands came out, long before I started doing D&D and I was still doing a narrative roleplay game, I created a yellow dragon that had a radiant breath attack. A sun dragon.
Really?
Yeah.
You see, I thought that was a thing in D&D, but I've looked and I don't remember.
I think it might have been in older editions, but yeah, My explanation for its rarity was that the vampires hunted them practically to extinction because of their ability.
Your sunlight, yeah.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
I know there is one that's supposed to be like super rare now, but I don't remember what it was.
Purples.
Oh. Is it purples?
Yeah, purple dragons are really rare.
Oh, no.
Steel dragons are rare now as well. They're not even in 5th edition at all.
Yeah, I didn't even know those existed.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Steel dragons are interesting because they actually they spend most of their time polymorphed into a humanoid form. So you might be talking to a steel dragon and you'd never know it. Because unlike when other dragons polymorph, shapeshift into a humanoid, it's just a disguise. So it doesn't age, it doesn't, live as a human. But a steel dragon will live a full lifetime and even appear to age, and at the point where that humanoid would die, they fake their death and choose a different shape.
I'm now convinced that the Emperor is a steel dragon.
That's an interesting theory.
Or a gem dragon, he's one of the two. I'm determined. I doubt we'll ever find out, but...
You might. So... anyway. So... Rollish, what is your plan? Like, what are you thinking of doing now that you have the floor plan right now?
Well, what I'm thinking of doing is I'm basically, because I know the area of effect of my spells and how my spells are going to work, so I am now going to, effectively what I want to do is I want to maximize the effectiveness of my spells, because using the plan, I know where to place them. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Or is that me being dumb?
No. I'm not sure which spells you're planning on using for this, but I guess
9th level Fireball.
Okay. You haven't done the delayed Fireball, have you? You haven't done
I do have delayed Fireball.
You do have delayed Blast Fireball, yeah. Okay.
I do have the delayed Fireball, but I think in this instance, because they're here, we're going to want to start straight off with the big guns.
Okay.
Delayed, so we're going to have a fireball in the ceiling to tear the roof off, and maybe put another one in the floor to crater the floor.
Okay.
Maybe a delayed action fireball would be a good idea. One in the roof, one in the floor, and they can detonate simultaneously. Happy days.
Yeah, because you can drop concentration for the delayed action when you set off the other one. So,
cool.
Both go off at the same time. But, anyway, any other last minute planning you guys want to do before you head back to the vampire nest?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
Good.
I'm good to go as well.
Alright, let's go. So you head back through town. Do you see... You get back to the blood chalice, find that it's still in a state of disrepair, and there's a crowd of angry patrons outside.
Can I attempt to get in front of them and persuade them to go home?
When you show your face, several of them go, There's the bastards! They're the ones that did this! Let's get them! What do you do?
I'm still going to try to persuade them to go home. That this is a really bad idea.
Alright. Roll persuasion.
Ooh, I forgot to set that up right. Ouch.
Forgot to set what up right?
I forgot that my expertise skills get +2 instead of +1 when my proficiency goes up.
27.
27, because I'm not a level 11 rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong character.
Yeah, perception is a +30. Yeah, persuasion is a plus. Okay, it says +17 on your character sheet, but
It should be. How did I mess it up?
it's 14.
Because proficiency bonus.
It should be 19. You're right. Because your proficiency bonus is now +7, and you have expertise in persuasion, so yeah, it should be a +19. So yeah, the crowd lose their steam and begin to disperse as you provide them with a very persuasive argument as to why they should give up and go home.
Something along the lines of, I just ripped the wall off of a building and you really want to fight me.
See, that would have been intimidation, but you know.
No, I know. Something kinder and gentler, because that's what she's good at, and I'm not at the moment.
Fair.
I would like to pull up the plan that I drew up and start going, that doesn't look like it's up to code.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
That's what happens. It is, yeah, it's actually in a worse state, because since you removed the front wall, the roof has sagged and partially collapsed into the opening.
There's a hole in the wall there. I'm not sure this is structurally sound.
Really
yeah, I think we're gonna have to demolish this.
Okay.
Sorry.
Go for it.
Anyway,
That's
here we go.
That's role play. Go for it.
All right, so shall we go in?
I think Rollish would like to blow the wooden front off before you go in. Am I right?
Well, I was just thinking blow the top off, and then you could all grab the steam that comes boiling off the top. Like, we take the roof off, sunlight going straight down into it.
Do it.
All right.
Pop it.
Anybody else
Right.
want to feed the flames? Blast this shit.
I mean, if
Can't
it's
exactly-
fireball, I think that'll be enough.
Yeah, I can't get. I don't have anything ranged that'll.
I mean, I could add a firebolt, but to a fireball, is that really enough?
No. Nah.
All right, so delayed action, 9th level fireball into the roof, and then I'm gonna fire off a second detonate conventional fireball into the floor when the first fireball goes off. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but so are you waiting for the full time of the delayed action delayed blast fireball, so it does max damage?
I mean, how long is the max?
So
Sorry.
you can concentrate for up to a minute, and if its base damage is 12d6, if at the end of your turn the bead is not yet detonated, the damage increases by 1d6. So in other words, if you wait for a whole minute before letting it go off. It's going to do 22d6 damage. And it damages objects in the area, any non-flammable objects. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good idea. Does anyone have any objections?
Nope.
How big
Right.
of the explosion are we wanting to make it?
It's a 20-foot radius sphere.
Is there any buildings within that radius?
Well, he's centering it on the blood chalice. So.
And there's a mountain right next to it. Or
Oh no, that's not going to affect any buildings around it.
Relax, I know what I'm doing. I'm just going to set it up so that it will blow all the debris down into the building as well. So it's not going to scatter everything, you know? I know what I'm doing, guys. Right, on the flip side, they're going to see me casting this, I think, and they're going to try and fucking spoil my day. So if you guys could cover me, that would be great.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will start to cast the light action fireball.
Yeah, it only takes an action to cast a late action fireball, but then a minute to... So 10 rounds of combat to wait for it to reach maximum.
Mm-hmm.
The bead just gets more and more agitated and finally goes...
Yes.
And
But
I'm assuming
that
you're going
means-
to time that explosion for a second fireball.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that being said, if it looks like there's a whole pile of boiling mist of vampires in there, I'm just going to let it go. And if it does a little bit less damage, it'll do a little bit less damage.
You don't see
Right.
you do not see any vampires foolish enough to come running out of the building into the sunlight.
All right. Right, so we'll set this and we'll start waiting for it to go.
Right. So a minute passes. The delayed blast fireball goes off. You've launched a second fireball into the base to completely destroy any of the... Well, to either blast or burn any remaining wooden structure. So you're left with basically some of the side beams charred and burning, and a great hole in the ground, exposing several caskets and sarcophagi, as well as, of course, the usual barrels and crates in what would have been the cellar of the blood chalice.
Well, I got a crowbar.
Yeah, several burning
It wasn't
timbers have
staked.
fallen into that hole, of course, as well.
So, question. I don't know anything about dealing with vampires in their little holes. Would incendiary cloud be an option?
It might be.
Like, because I don't think we want to get too up close and personal.
As
I mean,
you're,
I know... Sorry.
as you're talking, some of the spirits spilling out of a barrel get caught alight by one of the smouldering timbers, and there's now a fire down there, and you can already hear screams and high-pitched shrieks from some of the sleeping vampires.
Sucks to be them.
Gwen just pulls out popcorn.
Right. Right. Fuck it. I don't want to hear that. And I'm gonna blow it the fuck up.
You're gonna put another fireball down there?
Yep. Like, I don't want to hear a whole load of screaming, and I don't think anyone else does either. So, just,
Okay.
don't let people suffer if you don't have to.
So you launch another fireball into the hole,
Sure.
blasting caskets and crates to the walls of the stone cellar, smashing several of the caskets open in the process, which of course exposes the vampires in several cases to the sunlight, so they're not only burning from fire but also from sunlight now.
Right.
Eventually, yeah, they begin dropping like flies.
Well, I suggest we.
Their bones begin continuing to smolder as they burn. Go on.
I suggest we figure out how to get in there and see if there's anything deeper that would be more protected. Those may be some of the weaker ones.
True.
Those would be the spawns. Yeah.
I have another solution.
More fire.
Yeah.
I was just going to shape Earth, see if anything was underneath.
Shape Earth.
I'm just going to say this whole time Wilhelm has been flying above, watching it all from up top, like, nice.
Are you referring to mold Earth?
Yeah, sorry, mold Earth, that's the one.
How far is my telepathy again?
How fast telepathy?
Yeah, I've since Wilhelm has just been flying this whole time, probably Jinrilla will probably get a message being like, "How's it looking down there?" Because he's flying like right above.
Well, there's been plenty of screaming. Things are probably dying. We're discussing going in and seeing if there's anything deeper, better protected.
Wilhelm, you'd probably be getting smoke. You'd probably be inhaling in, burning vampire right now.
I have spells for that. I just don't want to waste them. Could he, from what Wilhelm could see, could he fly down and land on the side of the roof that's not completely consumed in flame, or is it just all in flame?
Most of the wood is at least smoldering, if not burning or destroyed. Sorry?
Look, it's almost 60.
Oh, he's talking to his kids again.
Okay. There's a spell. I feel like there's a cantrip that you can cool stuff down, but I don't have it. I'm gonna be going crazy.
Prestidigitation?
Hey, he'll presto a landing spot. That's what I was thinking. I was like, presto does do that? So he can look inside from up top and be like, how's it looking?
I believe you can put out a small fire with Presto.
You instantly light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. Yeah.
Torch or a small.
You can also chill up to a cubic foot of non-living material. So yeah.
So he's just freeze. When he gets up there, he's going. Do you want a perception check as he looks inside the now blown up building?
Well, yeah. It's going to be a little bit difficult with all of the fires and the smoke to be able to see much further, but make a perception check.
I gave it disadvantage, but I still have 21.
Nice. Yeah. There is a the back wooden paneling of the tavern has also been blown to bits, revealing a cave or a tunnel into the stone of the mountain.
Again, a telepathic message, just letting the party know they have a cave back here, guys. We can head that way if you guys want. I could see it.
Right. Well, I've kind of gone through, I think, a few of my high levels, a fair few of my high level resources. Sorry, everyone.
You've also blown out the floor, which is going to make it a little difficult to reach this tunnel.
Wilhelm can carry everybody, can't he? Except for maybe Generella, depending on her armor.
Yeah, you're fairly strong. Yeah.
Woo, 19 strength wizard, let's go. First, he's just gonna waste. Does he see anything that he's like, that might be magical, or is everything just like, nope, fuck it? I don't know if there's anything he should waste time looking for.
Everything's on fire.
Perfect, nothing worth time.
The low-level vampires that were in the cellar, they're just minions. They don't have anything good.
Sure. Then he will offer to help Gwyn and Rawlish get across. Generilla is going to have to figure something out. She's a little too big for him to carry.
How do you feel about that, Generilla?
Well, it's the armor. He can't do much about that.
It's true. You can't fly with the armor.
Is there
armor? 180 pounds, isn't it? Something stupid. Or no, wait. Please, this is really light. Actually, hold on.
Well, given that the rule is that if you're a flying creature, you can't be wearing medium or heavy armor. I'm assuming you wouldn't be able to carry it either. So, anyway,
is there anything that looks stable enough? Oh god darn! For my weight.
No.
Oh wow. Wait.
How far?
120 feet.
Maybe Wilhelm and Gwendolyn can
That's
both hold on to
here's the cool.
Generilla.
I have a question, Anthony. So I looked this up. Plate armor is 65 pounds. I can lift like 280 with not much issue, can't I? With a 19 strength, I can't remember how the carry weight.
Yeah, so maybe it's more the fact that the armor's too restrictive to fly in.
Yeah, the armor's just really restrictive for me to carry him. Did I do that or attempt it with disadvantage?
Well, again, Gwyn can fly too, so maybe between the two of you, you should be able to get the.
Well, I was going to say, if there's stone under the thing, I can just shift form and use my climbing speed.
Yeah, you can climb. You can climb down and then climb back up the other side. Yeah, but bearing in mind that you're climbing down into a pit of fire right now.
Well, I was gonna kind of, just climb. Depending on how deep the pit is, I was just gonna climb around near the top where there was,
climb around the walls. Okay.
Yep.
I kind of have a solution to the fire.
Go on.
I have a cantrip. Control flames. It allows me to extinguish a 5-foot cube area of fire.
Okay. So you would spam this to clear a 5-foot area for people to walk
for everyone to for people to walk through and to make the atmosphere non-fucking dangerous.
Yeah. Providing all the vampires down there are dead. Yeah, what do you think? Do you want to crawl around the walls, or do you want to have Rawlish snuff out some of the flames in the cellar for you to be able to just walk through? And then climb up the other side.
I suppose we got to find out if there's anything still alive in there, but I'm good either way. Whichever. I mean, if Rawlish starts casting, I'm not gonna stop him.
True. Okay. So Wilhelm and Gwendolyn can just fly across. Are either of you carrying Rawlish across?
Yeah, I can carry Rawlish across. I assume he doesn't mind. I think Wilhelm's carried him before.
Yep. How far is this?
120 feet.
All right, no worries. I was going to say if it was less than that, I could starlight step, but yeah.
Okay. Whilst Genrilla is going to, although they probably could be carried by Wilhelm. You want to climb?
I was going to say, if I do carry him, I'll do it at disadvantage, because you're right. Plate armor, even carrying it would be super restrictive, so...
I'll just, while they're doing that, I will take 12 seconds to do two things. I will shift to hybrid form. I will cast Long Strider, and I will climb. I am now moving 60 feet per move.
Okay. While you're down there, you see that underneath the lip of the cellar, where there's still some, like, beams sticking out, there are some vampire spawn tucked in those corners, hiding from the fire and the sun. What do you want to do?
How far up am I from them?
Well, like I said, they would be right at the edge, the top edge, and they're probably not going to want to come down much further. But you're, you might want to go a little bit lower on the wall to avoid them, and yet high enough to avoid the flames and any others that might be still struggling. You know?
Couldn't I attack them on the wall?
Yes, you can attack them if you want.
I'm going to draw my rapier, and I'm going to, I'm going to attack them.
I am going to say, since you have a climbing speed, but you don't have spider climb, so you're going to need to use at least one hand to still hold on to the wall.
Yeah, I that's why I'm not going to draw my shield. I'm going to only have a 19 AC for this particular.
Okay. So you're gonna move over to a vampire spawn and stick it with your rapier.
Yes,
Okay.
that is my goal. So.
Rollish, any particular reason why you shared Ziggy?
Oh, because it was Iggy Pop. No, not Iggy Pop. What's his name?
Ziggy Stardust.
David Bowie.
Yes, but that's it. Yeah, yes, it is David Bowie, but in his role as Ziggy Stardust. But why you?
Yes.
What does David Bowie have to do with anything?
Well, sorry. I was going to, use the astral. What's the word?
Oh.
Use the starlight step.
Aha.
And that brought to mind a song.
Okay.
But it's not an ability I've had much call to use. But hey, I thought it would be helpful. But hey, we'll find out.
It's a little less powerful than the Shadark Eye's Shadow Step, but it's pretty good.
Mm.
So, how many of those, Anthony?
All of them. Stab, stab, stab. You need to do 82 points of damage to be able to knock it out.
Let's see. I don't want to waste I don't want to waste any of my big ones. So I think I'll use 3 first level. What's emojis?
What's emojis?
Divine Smites. So that's 3d8 each.
Oof.
198. We'll see how much I do.
Yep. Insta squish.
So
Hold on. Now, hold on.
and keep right on moving.
Stab one and keep going. Alright. So you're all at the entrance to this tunnel. One way or another. What you gonna do now?
I guess we're gonna go down.
Gonna go down the stairs. This is
Yeah. I'll do a perception check by smell.
Wait, can't I do one of the? Wait, hold on.
If I smell more vampires down there.
While she smells, can I see if I hear any?
Yeah, of course. Feel free to do perception checkies. But yeah, you do definitely smell blood and death. You don't see or hear anything at the moment.
Yeah, I was mostly just wanting to hear and make sure none of them, like, I heard, like, opening sarcophagi while we were making our way down.
The corridor itself seems misty.
Divine sense.
Yep.
I stabbed the mist.
Oh, I have to double check something.
Roll the hit.
Right, oops, misspelled spirit.
Yep. All of that hits.
Yes, lasts for an hour. Okay. Okay.
And
Now-
the first cloud of mist dissipates.
Anthony.
Yes.
Well, hold on. First, guys, I need everyone to step politely to the side.
Politely to the side.
Once everyone is politely to the side, the spirit of the radiant dragon spawns, and yeah, just gonna do a 30-foot radiant cone down the hallway.
Deck save? Or
The
or is it gone?
a deck save against my spell save DC.
Yeah. Not looking good, is it?
Nah. It's not much damage either, but it's radiant, so.
So 6 more d20.
Yeah, definitely a good idea, rollers. I mean, the Wilhelm.
And this lasts like 5 minutes, or an hour or two, so we've got a kind of a giant dragon hanging out in front of us.
All of them
Only
fail.
one passes.
All pass. All fail.
One passes the 21.
One passes. Okay. How much damage do they each take?
The question is, are they weak to radiant?
No.
I don't know if it is or not. Okay, so it's just 2d6. It's nothing crazy. And
Oof.
half on a save.
So okay. So they all take 6 except for the 21, which only took 3. Okay.
And it's all radiant. So.
Does it count as sunlight?
I don't know. That's what I wasn't sure. Does radiant count as sunlight?
No, unless it specifies that this light is sunlight.
Let me look. I don't think it does, but I honestly have no. Well, hold on. Do I have? I may have just fucked up. Do I have moonbeam? Because I was afraid I had moonbeam, and I was like, if I just did that and had moonbeam, I'm gonna be so angry at myself.
Don't worry about it. So, guess they're going to... Well... Would Rollish or Gwyn be doing anything to try and clear this mist?
Sorry, I was just having a shot with Kate.
I'll stab it.
Okay. And all of that hits. And since it had already taken damage, that's enough. It's down. So another 5-foot area of mist is cleared. Rollish, are you doing anything in particular?
Right. Rollish is going to look down the thing, and then he is going to snap his fingers, and he is going to summon a big old fucking fireball at, I'm going to say at 5th level.
Okay. So they all need to make a dex save.
Dex save, I believe, of 21, or that, or is that not? That's not against the DC of my spell, is it? Sorry, my brain.
It is against your spell save DC, which is
okay. So the DC is 21.
Okay, so one of them passes, the others fail. How much damage?
Yep. Sorry.
Don't worry.
Right.
If you can do 24. Oh no. Well, we're only 20 minutes away, so if you... Yeah, we'll see what the results are of this fireball, and then since you have to go to the doctor. 47. Okay. 47 plus 6 would be 53. Yeah. Okay, so you burn away the rest of the mist. The tunnel is clear. We're 20 minutes away from the end anyway, so we'll put a pin in it there so you can focus on taking your kid to the doctor. And we'll pick up from there, exploring this tunnel and seeing where it leads next time we play. I hope you guys listening at home have enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed playing. If you're not already a member of our community, please check out the Discord. There's a link in the description. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.
And remember, kids, vampires only sparkle when they're about to get insane.